Oh, right in the nick of time. Let's go.
Is there?
Yeah, 12 o'clock starts. I remember that last year because I like got just I was so tired like after like day 2 that I didn't even wake up until I think like 12:30, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah, draft already started.
But I set my alarm for 11 this year. I'm not missing it. Kylan Hill with the first pick of day 3. We all know what's happening.
Yeah, so. See, that's the exciting part is the
my guys.
Is the my guys, yeah, because I want to see where Tamori and Terry goes.
Yeah, because we're smart people. We're not like, oh yeah, my guy, the guys that are like my favorite, Trevor Lawrence and Jamar Chase and Kyle Pitts. It's like, yeah, I mean, duh, yeah, I like Kyle Pitts too. He helped lead Florida to a great season last year, but he's not going to be a my guy because he's everyone's my guy. So Patty Freiermuth went off yesterday. That was my guy. Kyle Trask went off.
Evan Jordan, man.
Is that a my guy for you?
I like him. I like his potential going to the NFL because I do think he can he can be that prototypical yards after the catch tight end that you can flex out. And the landing spot that actually makes sense here is if he goes at 107 here to the Jets. So hopefully that happens.
I hope he does not. I hope they pick a running back, and I hope it's Chuba Hubbard because I need him to go. Okay, so my bet was 125.5. So I'm going to need Chuba Hubbard to go in the next 20 picks, pretty much.
Solid. I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, the Jets pick, the Falcons pick twice. New England picks. There's a couple teams that could add a running back. Hopefully, Cincinnati could add a running back too.
There's a stretch here, low-key. Jets, Falcons, Cincinnati.
Jets already got a guy.
Like legitimately what I just said.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I will say I'm very happy to have walked into my recording studio today and not have like half a beer in here. Like I actually finished everything last night. Good job, Tyler.
Good,
true.
Hey, by the way, Cameron Sample's on the board too. He's pretty interesting. But what if the Chargers take like Ramondre Stevenson?
Then he'll be Josh Kelly all over again.
Literally though. Like, hey, what's up, Spicy? Oh shit.
Yeah, the notification on YouTube literally just hit. So
true.
Now we actually have people watching.
Right.
Everything
I forgot to add tags to the video too, which I just did, so that probably helped a little bit too.
Oh, what?
I got it. It's all good.
I added tags though. I literally put them in.
Hey, okay, well they weren't in when I looked. I just looked to see if everything was in there. What's up, Nick?
Oh,
where do I think Rob will go? I think he'll go undrafted. Personally, so I don't think he's going to get drafted. So we'll see where he goes after. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's like a 7th round pick or something like that. Who the heck knows? But I think wherever he goes, I'm probably not going to be investing heavily in him.
Yeah, for real. He's just a guy.
Yeah.
Is the pick already in, or is he just announcing the start of the draft?
I think he's just announcing the start of the draft. He's not even like dressed up.
Oh, I know. He doesn't care about these guys. He doesn't care about these freaking.
He's just wearing a sweater, chilling.
You know what?
He doesn't care about the janitors.
You know what I'm excited for? Jamar Jefferson to go in the 7th round.
Facts. What if he goes before Colin Hill?
If Jamar Jefferson gets drafted, I will be shocked.
He's so bad.
He stinks.
Yes, sir. Yeah, day 1. You know.
I mean, hey, if the Raiders pick day 3 guys here, it's okay.
Wait, does the title say day 1, or am I tripping? No, it says day 3. Okay. Who drafted his brother Chaz? Maybe they take a 7th on him.
The Vikings drafted Chaz.
Yeah. What's up? Leonardo's back and ready to roll. I love it.
Yep.
Who do we think the Jags take here? There's still a ton of defensive line talent available too, because there was such a bad defensive line class that they were just avoided on day 1 and 2 mostly.
The Jags? They picked Cisco, right?
No. Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, they picked Cisco, so they did pick a safety.
I think I can learn from last year, and I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say thoughts on Justin Fields going to the Bears. I currently, myself and Corey, just we're working through our rookie rankings, and I ended up having him as my quarterback 3. I mentioned all along that whoever the Niners take is going to be my 1. So yes, Trey Lance over Trevor Lawrence for me at the 101.
Same.
Trevor Lawrence would be 2, and then Justin Fields would be 3 with Zach Wilson at 4.
Yeah, and I currently have Fields as my 104. The only guy that's not a quarterback ahead of him would be Najee Harris for me.
Yep, same with me. Now we ain't taking day 3s. We're taking people who should have gone on.
Facts, yeah.
Just seeing some like fantasy Twitter just fucking going meltdown at some of these guys who fell to day 3. It's always class every year.
Well, it's the people who had Michael Carter over Javonte.
And the people that had Kenny Gainwell over him too.
Yeah.
People who said Kenny Gainwell's the next Alvin Kamara are really taking a big hit.
Yeah, literally. Or people that said Kenny Gainwell over Travis Etienne. Remember when that was a take?
Bro, you know what was funny about that is that people like made fun of Etienne for like his footwork when I'm pretty sure that Kenny Gainwell is literally like has bad footwork also. Like
we're repping the Zeke today.
Dude, we just got a face full of Danny there.
We just got a face full of Danny and his lads.
Hold the lads. I'm getting Lance at the 1. Yeah, that's a steal for the record. Like
I saw somebody who had Lance ranked at the 108 on Twitter today, and I was like, "Yo, if Danny just violated us, that's funny."
Sorry.
If you could get Lance anywhere other than the 101, it's a steal, in my opinion. Like I think he's the 101. People aren't going to agree with that. A lot of people are still going to take Trevor Lawrence 101. I think the infrastructure that San Francisco has is the best a rookie quarterback has ever had in NFL history. Like, there's no better situation that a rookie quarterback can land in, except for maybe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who drafted Kyle Trask.
Ew. To be fair, though, Tyler, I have to rank Trask now because
he's got to be QB6, right?
Like, he has to be.
Like, he's got to be QB6.
Quite obviously.
I you could argue Mon
situation too.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I probably have. Wait, sorry. I was gonna say I will probably have Mond ranked ahead because of the physical traits, but like I have to rank him. Like he got capital. Like you have to take. If he's there in the 3rd round, like you have to take it. Like
both guys.
I don't know.
It's into the Jordan Love category where it's just like forget it and come back in a couple of years. It's kind of what.
I think with Mond and Trask, you got like a year or 2 before you see them actually like pay off. Davis Mills is interesting because he could play this season. That's the one thing that I found interesting about him. But you know who he reminds me of? The guy's also name is Davis Webb a couple of years ago. People like hyped him up and he was just kind of like meh. Davis Mills kind of reminds me of like what Davis Webb ended up being for fantasy, which was like nothing. So
Spicy Hot does not want to leave the screen.
Crack shot. I get that running backs are good drafted on day 3. But in terms of actual hit rates, it takes a huge hit, if that makes sense. So if you're not taken on day 2, you're just simply not going to have the draft capital that teams are going to be willing to invest in you in the future. Teams aren't going to be willing to give you a huge shot. Because let's be honest, if you're
Exhibit A, James Robinson.
Yeah, exactly. If you're a round 1, 2, or 3 pick, the team is going to find a way to give you your opportunities. If you're taken on the day 3 of a draft, a team just might say, let's be honest here, we didn't invest a lot, so we don't have the patience to wait for you to end up turning out right.
And you usually, to get on the field in your rookie season or at all, to be honest, you usually need injury to happen. And running back is a position where injuries happen a lot. So you still are okay at investing in some of these guys. But for a guy like James Robinson, it did take injury for him to get on the field. Like Raekwon Armstead probably would have been the starter last year if he didn't get COVID and like had a serious case of it. And Devine Azigbo also got injured. So I think with a guy like James Robinson, if any of these guys go on day 3, you just got to be wary that they're not going to have the potential opportunity to get on the field. And you said merit means nothing. It means something, but if they were that good, they would have gotten drafted in the first 3 rounds. That's just reality.
How about Urban not taking an Ohio State guy? We ready to break the trend? Sean Wade?
Yeah, I can see Sean Wade being the pick. Yeah, I mean, they don't have a safety, so they might take him as a safety.
They got Cisco in round 3.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They got Cisco.
And they got Campbell. But
did they? That's weird, man. I don't know. I can see a team if they want to take a Sean Wade. If you're going to exclusively play him as your nickel and getting some reps over the top, I'm fine with Sean Wade there. If you expect him to get any type of snaps on the outside, you're doing it wrong. Because let's be honest, that guy was baptized by Devonta Smith.
And
So,
he did have a good season overall. It wasn't even just that game. He was just bad all season.
Trevon Grimes just dunked on him too. So
yeah,
I agree. I mean, like that type of level starter, I can see if he gets developed right. The thing is
if that's the thing with Kyle Trask, and I do think he has a bit more of a ceiling than people give him credit for, just because he doesn't have a lot of starting experience, high school, college, like whatever. Yeah. But the problem is I don't think this guy's any better than Kirk Cousins. Like as feeling, I don't think he's any better than Kirk Cousins.
I'll take Kirk Cousins.
I don't want Kirk Cousins. The Vikings are trying to move off of Kirk Cousins because they're never going to win a Super Bowl with the guy.
Well, the thing is, I don't even see Kirk Cousins simply because I think Kirk Cousins got a better arm and better movement ability. However, you can't just,
he's a Dan Mullen system quarterback. He's a runner.
Guy's got cement fucking blocks on his feet.
Dwayne Haskins is a dual threat quarterback. Just like
he probably had just as many rushing attempts as some other guys in this class, like Kellen Mond, because all they did was run.
Would Trask be a taxi squad guy? Yeah, I wouldn't mind having him for a couple years. Yeah.
Here's the pick.
Is there? I'm a little behind, so don't spoil. But, do you think Michael Carter would have a chance to be part? What's shared community? Am I crazy?
Oh wow, there it is.
Oh, Danny's not gonna like that one.
It's gonna be someone I want, isn't it?
Probably.
He fell.
It's a good pick for them, though.
Davion Nixon, maybe.
Okay, so Jason says.
Oh, J. Tufele, that's a good pick.
Yeah. Do you think Michael Carter would have a chance to be part of a shared committee? Yeah, I think that's what you're looking at with community. Yeah. I think that's what you're looking at with a lot of these day 3 running backs is just the opportunity to get into a type of committee and outperform maybe a less than stellar starter. So the best landing spots available right now, I would say, are the Jets because they currently have Tevin Coleman and like LaMichael Pirine as their starting running backs. So there's a good chance that you can actually get some playing time in a backfield like that if you got like round 4 draft capital or something. And then I think the Falcons are also in a similar situation with it only like really Mike Davis to compete with there. So those two teams really should be taking a running back because there's some good ones on the board still. And
Jason Bell had
definitely have a chance to compete.
Yeah, no, definitely. I didn't really see much of it, but I mean, heck, we could see it at the next level. He landed in the
kind of learned from one of the best in the business and move around the pocket too.
He doesn't look. It doesn't look natural at all, but he'll do it. I mean, if you're with Dan Mullen, you have to understand you're gonna be forced to run the ball a good amount of times, which is dumb because all year I was yelling, "Please stop running this guy. He's clearly a pocket quarterback." But he does, for his size, move around pretty well. I think in the pocket he does move around. Now, getting outside of the pocket, it's kind of falls off, but in the pocket he does a pretty good job. Good vision.
They absolutely can start. It's possible. We're just saying it's less likely than if they were drafted on day 2. And I wrote an article for the Fantasy Scouts talking about how draft capital impacts dynasty running backs, and we're talking about the long term, right? Like because they could start this year if they draft a running back in the 4th round, but what's stopping Atlanta from next year coming around and drafting Breece Hall?
Exactly. Like Crackshot, we're not saying that no matter what, guys selected on day 3 cannot get opportunity. Because, again, you mentioned in a spot like Atlanta, maybe they get a guy like Chuba Hubbard. Maybe they get a guy like Kenneth Gainwell, Michael Carter. They come into camp, play well. They don't really have an established starter that they're going to say, oh, you know what? No matter how the rookie's doing, we're not going to give him opportunity. So I understand your perspective. They just picked a running back maybe, but I didn't see it. But it's just less likely. Tamari Terry?
My guys are all going to one team. I love it.
Tamari Terry?
No, different. My guy. I love it, dude. I love it.
Michael Carter.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, now that is one that I would expect to take the starting role because the Jets quite literally have nothing. You mentioned Atlanta. They still have Mike Davis. They could still give him the benefit of the doubt as a veteran. The Jets have nothing at running back. They have LaMichael Pirine.
Hey, you watch your mouth.
For the record, LaMichael Pirine has less draft capital than Michael Carter just got taken with. So, like, I mean,
Wow,
he's
that's
RB5.
insane, dude.
Now, real question. He was selected in what, 19 picks after oh yeah, they got Tevin Coleman as well. My bad. So I mean, we can see what happens there.
I'm just gonna tell you he's an obvious first. He's a first rounder for me. We can go ahead and drop Trey Sermon out. He's a first rounder.
You think he's a first rounder? He's not a first rounder for me. He's a second rounder, but
there's too many good receivers.
So I adjusted my rankings earlier today. I currently, to close out the first round, I have Rashad Bateman at 12. I have Elijah Moore at 13, Mac Jones at 14, Rondell Moore at 15. Carter would slot in right behind that.
Yeah, 204. 204
So
is
like
about where I have
203,
him as well.
204-ish.
Oh my god!
Look at Jason. Dolphins could use a running back, and then the Jets just snipe one. No, this is the Chuba Hubbard spot. This is Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, please, dude. I need Chuba to go off the board for this bet.
The Texans literally traded their 4th and 5th round pick to get a 3rd.
Now, guys, who do we rank higher now? Trey Sermon taken 88th overall by the Niners?
I would gladly take Michael Carter over Trey Sermon. Gladly.
See, that's what I'm saying. But people are saying Sermon.
Okay, the reason is because Mostert is still there. Like, Mostert is going to be involved. Plus, Kyle Shanahan has shown propensity to use committees in the past anyway.
Oh, this person is the most Georgian person I've ever seen.
Crackshaw, we're talking in general. God. In a spot that Carter just
I had a second round grade on Carter, Crackshot. He ain't going to surprise me one bit.
Yeah. You know, we love Carter.
I love Carter.
We wanted Carter to be taken like 40 picks ago, for the record. And the fact that he landed in a spot where he can get the capital, like, fucking wings up.
It's all right. They got another pick and a couple picks.
Look at him. As Tevin Coleman and LaMichael Pirine in Dynasty, he hates the pick.
They got him at 114.
That's the range you're looking at with Carter for sure. 204, 205. Because as a 4th round pick, he's a smaller running back. He's probably not going to have long-term sustainable success, but he definitely has opportunity now to get on the field and make an impact.
What can I do to get an early 2nd round pick so I can take him? Jeez, I'll take that value all day.
Yeah.
Trade.
Oh, the Falcons trade up? Oh, no. I'm tripping.
Titans traded up.
Oh, no.
Yep, 109.
With who? Who did they trade up with?
Panthers.
Oh, we should leave this on the screen.
Thank you.
Hey.
What's up?
Malcolm Kuntz for the dub.
Kuntz season, baby.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, if you guys don't know about the meme, Malcolm Kuntz, or Las Vegas Raider, great. Got to get the jersey.
Yeah. I think Carter fits that scheme tremendously too. I think it's a good fit all around.
Yeah, good wide zone runner.
Yeah, I don't want to get too high on the guy because he is a 4th round running back, but I had a 2nd round grade on him. I think he's going to have a chance to compete for the starting job right away, and he's the most talented running back in that backfield as of right now. They could still add a veteran at some point. There's still veteran running backs out there in free agency. Players are going to get cut before the start of the NFL season, so I don't think they're just going to give the job to a 200-pound running back. All the work to him. So he's going to be in a committee of some kind, but he's definitely the most talented running back of the committee.
Man,
I gave him a mid-2 as well. Now, are we thinking that wait, did the Titans take a receiver yesterday?
No, but they have an excellent draft so far.
Jeez, I think I just saw who they picked. And
if it's Tamori and Terry,
it's a receiver if I just saw it.
It would have to be
Terry or Williams.
Well, if it was Terry, I would be freaking out a lot more. It's not Terry.
Okay. Then it's probably not Williams.
This is the guy that I just saw.
It could be Williams or St. Brown then. Or not Williams, Wallace or St. Brown then.
Yeah, so to say who's like I did like deep dive in my head. Who the hell's Williams?
Oh, Seth Williams.
Oh yeah, shit. Well, he's barely a receiver, but
yeah, dude. If you just like erase the South Carolina game out of your mind, you're like, oh yeah, he's okay. Then you watch the South Carolina game again. It's just like
the only thing that sucks about Seth Williams is the fact that he had like 11% drop percentage. Like his hands were terrible last year.
Also, that
his hands are terrible, and he got bullied by some corners, man. Specifically, fucking.
He's on the field 100% of the time. He's on the field. He's actually participating 50% of the time.
I mean, he got bullied by top 10 pick. So
yeah, no, but Like
I thought
not
eighth.
even just
Like J.C. Horn went 8th overall. Like I would expect him to have his way with Seth Williams, especially when Bo Nix is throwing Seth Williams the ball.
It's not even just like the physical aspect. Like, yes, okay, he got like bullied physically, but like J.C. Horn just like absolutely deteriorated.
You know, Seth Williams caught like a 40-yard bomb on his head, right?
Yeah, but still, like fucking, we know who won the matchup.
He won the matchup, but Seth Williams got his in that matchup too.
Yeah, and J.C. Horn got 3 interceptions.
Sure.
Well, we do know
those were Bo Nix interceptions, not Seth Williams interceptions.
we do know how much NFL teams love guys who drop balls all the time. So
yeah.
Malcolm.
Dude, I think it's Tylan Wallace.
I think it is too.
Do you see what Squid said? Just wait till Walt Fillier falls to me at 110.
Walt Fillier.
Walt Fillier.
Oh, see, Detroit's coming up here soon, eh? They might take a receiver finally.
Stop.
Finally. Tylan Wallace plays.
Quintez Cephas season.
Bro, is Quintez Cephas like the biggest winner of the draft so far?
Dude, he's dominating right now.
Dude, what about my boy Tyrell Williams?
Because it was Michael Pirine, like dead ass.
Hey, maybe the Lions fans that were in our comments angry about our mock drafts had a point, you know? Hey, you remember we picked up like Devonta Smith and they freaked out. They're like, "Oh, we need other things other than receiver." I'm like,
"Oh no, I didn't see it. They did pick a wide receiver, but it's not who I thought."
Okay, don't tip it, but I can tell it's off the board because Tyler looks confused.
What?
Watch me like Amir Smith-Marset or something.
I don't remember this guy's profile, but I'm gonna check it out.
Why?
He's got size.
Des Fitzpatrick, eh? I mean, he's got average size.
His number one stat was that he was 5th in touchdowns in Louisville history. 5th.
Oh, he's 23 and a half right now.
Ooh.
No, that's why we've never heard of him.
Yeah, so he's going to be 24. His breakout age 19.7 though.
I'm not going to sit here and like say it again, but Dolphins and Tylan Wallace is a dream.
72 targets, 42 receptions, 833 yards this past year. Only 3 touchdowns though. I don't know. I think there's better receivers on the board.
Clearly, I hope the Dolphins get a Monra. I'd be so happy.
Yeah, crack facts. Damon Harris season, baby.
Yeah, Damian Harris is definitely having a good draft so far.
Dude, yeah. If Mac Jones takes the starting role at all this season, that's a big lift for Damian Harris because you don't got freaking Cam Newton just absolutely jamming everything.
You know who won the draft? And I think we can literally decide this now, and it won't change for the rest of the season. It's Kyle Trask. Kyle Trask won the draft.
Dude, the winners of the draft were the fact that the Chargers came out of it with Rashawn Slater and Asante Samuel Jr. They won the draft.
Well, the
Browns got Greg Newsome and JOK.
Yeah, that's nasty too.
Yeah,
and I thought Schwartz was a bit early, but Schwartz to the fucking Browns.
He does something for their. I think they would have really liked Eskridge if he was there, but Schwartz gives them a speed element that at least Schwartz isn't 26 years old or whatever, so that helps.
Fuck. Dude, I still can't believe when I saw that Eskridge is older now than DK Metcalf.
I mean, Trask is older than Sam Darnold, so who we could have traded for instead of drafting Trask.
Nah.
Wait, oh yeah, the Jets got running back.
You would have given up that much capital? That's
yes,
crazy.
Where do we think
4 and a 6 or whatever that they gave up? Yeah, I would have rather had that for Sam Darnold than
surely Cleveland goes freaking edge, right? Like, where else would they go? That's like their biggest need right now.
They have needs? I thought their need was just quarterback.
Good pick for Cleveland.
Probably an edge rusher.
You already see it?
Yeah.
Offense or defense, Corey?
Oh, there it is.
Offense, wow.
Good pick.
Why did it show up while on commercial? That's weird. They did not go D.
Not bad.
They went T. They didn't go D.
I like it.
You got half of that right, Jason.
Yeah, right, we'll give you the points.
I like that pick for them, though. I mean, just keep adding to your offensive line. That's the thing I like about certain teams. When they get a good offensive line, they just continue to add to it. Once you have those elite starters in place already, just keep adding depth and keep adding like swing tackles and stuff like that. It's always smart.
I'm kind of mad because I had Brady Christensen as like one of my risers, and I switched to Amonra for like the smartness of like the betting. and I'm kind of sad because I would have gotten.
I think Christensen's ADP was like 70 something though, wasn't it?
No, Brady's when I had him down was 105. No, 111. 111.
And he went in like 60s, didn't he?
He went like 60 something.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
It's a tough life in the kingdom, but my fallers continue to fall.
Yeah, big yikes. So what do we got for the Bengals here? This could be a running back too, man. This could be Gainwell.
Yes, sir.
I hope it's not.
Chuba.
Could be Kylan Hill. I made them Kylan Hill in our matchmaker video.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he'd actually be the one.
Have we gotten anything right from that video except for Najee to the Steelers?
Dude, I don't even know.
I had Carter the Bills, so I didn't get that right.
Wait,
I had Sermon to the the Cardinals, so I didn't get that right.
I had Sermon to the Falcons.
The Cardinals are also picking soon, right? They could go for another running back also.
Joe Mixon tweeted he tweeted that now you can't stuff the box anymore. Is this good for him?
Yeah.
Jamar Chase, good for them?
Dude, you can't stuff the box,
wide receiver. If I were to put that on Twitter yesterday, Titans in day 3 will trade up for a wide receiver early in the draft. People will be like, "Oh my gosh, Amon-Ra, dream, Tylan Wallace, dream situation." No.
That's Fitzpatrick dream.
Fitzpatrick.
Oh. Yeah. This should be an interesting pick. They could go like Marlon Tupailatu or whatever.
Dak Prescott was a 4th round pick.
Wait, are they talking about it?
Yeah, on NFL. I'm watching the NFL Network broadcast. It's better.
Like Browns fans, like no joke, they're hosting the draft, and it's like, nah, we're not going to share your pick. It's just going to go on commercial. No worries.
Facts.
Yeah, no, fuck your pick. Yeah, but what about once it gets to like the 5th round? Even during commercials, it'll just show like the pick across the screen. They don't care anymore.
Yeah, and then it's funny then because the tape is so far behind. Like we're showing like 8 picks earlier, like the guy's tape. It's just hilarious.
Facts.
Oh my God,
yeah, that'd be a nice fit for Chuba for sure. I think you had that in your matchmaker, right, Danny? Hubbard to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do they still pick?
They like Kylan Hill.
No, they have a pick later in the 4th round. I think it's like a comp pick or something. You guys gonna get into the NFL's version of NFTs like NBA Top Shot at the end? Okay, so here's my thing with NBA Top Shot is that it's not. I don't think it's gonna last the same way that like trading cards have lasted. Because I think people are just using it to make money.
Oh, the Bengals pick just got an ew in one of my group chats.
I don't hate it.
I didn't see
They already picked one, did they? Late in the 3rd round, did they pick this position, Tyler?
Cam. I like Cam Sample.
Yeah, did they pick an edge rusher in the 3rd round?
Yeah, I don't mind Cam Sample. What the heck?
Did they pick Perkins?
Oh no, my friend was saying ew to James Hudson because he's a Cleveland fan.
Why? Why is he saying ew to that?
I don't know. But yeah, no, I don't mind Cam Sample. I think that's a solid pick.
Okay, my man Gainwell is falling deep. Any good landing spots left for him? Yeah, I think Tampa Bay is a good landing spot for Kenneth Gainwell because we're in desperate need of a 3rd down back, and he definitely provides that. I also think Cincinnati's a half-decent landing spot for him if they were to go with their next pick that they have in a couple picks here. And I think Atlanta's a good fit for him, too, if they were to pick a running back in their next 3 picks or whatever that they have.
Yeah, spicy hot. The Bengals drafted Jackson Carman.
Yeah, big yikes.
Yikes. They just want freaking Burrow to die again.
Okay, Detroit. Are they picking a receiver finally? Why do I just see Tylan Wallace as a Detroit Lion?
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you see Quintez Cephas as a Detroit Lion, the wide receiver 1. Okay. Dude, I got him so late in the draft. I was just like YOLO.
Can you give me Tamori and Terry right now, please? Or Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra could be Cooper Kupp. Come on. Amon-Ra could be Cooper Kupp.
Can the Cowboys take their Antoine Winfield like player, or Darius Washington? Wait. Don't say it. I'm behind.
Let's go.
I know it's a receiver, but it's Tamori Terry, isn't it? I can already tell it's Tamori Terry.
I love it.
I can already tell it's Tamori Terry. I can already tell it's Tamori Terry.
Let's go.
Oh, Amonra.
That's perfect, dude. That's perfect. I love it.
Dude.
There's your Cooper Kupp, Jared Goff.
Dude, that's a great pick.
I love that. I really love that.
I'm in pain.
Hey, we got plus 29 points. Yeah, Tyler. Woo!
I literally could have picked any other guy. I'm so mad.
Why?
Because it's like all my other followers that I had notes on.
Why did strategy 101? Why did you go with the same player we did?
Because I knew all my followers were going to hit, and I just need to make sure if Monroe went like in the second round, like I didn't get beat because of that. But Bush finally getting points for the risers fallers. How does it feel?
Wait, what happened? Like, I'm confused, Tyler. Did you have him as a follower or something?
Monroe? No. I just matched him with you. I pulled Brady Christensen off so that I can get the similar points as everyone else.
We got plus 22, but Lucas had him as well. Okay, so there's no point.
I know. That's why did everyone pick the same goddamn player?
Well, that's why I did it. Like, I was the only one who didn't have him, and I'm like, okay, I'll make the switch strictly so that I can still win. Like
Kenny G to the ATL. Yeah, Kenny Gainwell to the Falcons would be a nice fit for sure. No problem, Eric. I would never switch teams, but man, the Chargers are going to be good this season. Yeah, I know, right? Especially you. You're like a fan of a team in the Chargers division, so you absolutely cannot switch to the Chargers.
Yeah, I mean, given the scenario that they were put in, like the two corners off the board, I don't mind the movement of moving down and still getting a really good, impactful defensive player. It's just the reason why people from the Cowboys' point of view aren't liking the pick is because they were so set on Surtain or Horn, or if neither of them were the pick, they really wanted Slater. So
apparently, people had Parsons completely off their board. That's what I heard.
Yeah, maybe, but regardless, like if he's on the field though, like. He's going to make plays. He's going to be a baller for us. It's just off-ball linebacker.
You could have another freaking Randy Gregory situation on your hands, though.
I doubt it, man. Honestly, like if there were that major of concerns, I don't think he would have been the pick there.
Apparently, people took him off their board, though. Apparently,
maybe, but like a lot of things are more reactive.
They are existing. Like it's not fake. Like the off-the-field concerns.
Cowboys are on the clock, baby.
Yeah. I think. Blake, I think he does start. I think he's – yeah. I mean, you're looking at – you got Tyrell Williams, you got Brashad Perriman, you got Quintez Cephas. I think Amon-Ra St. Brown is at minimum like a top 2 talent in that receiving core. So he should be able to get on the field pretty early.
Oh, he's the best receiver in that core. And
with receivers, draft capital is a little bit more situational because receivers, there's many more of them on the field at once, right? With running backs, there's usually only one on the field at once. Same with quarterbacks. So draft capital is more important from that perspective. When it comes to receivers, there's so many on the field at once. If you're the most talented or one of the most talented in your core, it's pretty easy to get on the field. We saw that with Darius Slayton a couple of years ago.
Bengals drafted OT in the second. Yeah, Jackson Carman.
Yeah.
Are we high on? Oh, we're definitely high on Najee. He was my running back.
Second round, he's a bust. Okay, so I'm assuming you're talking about redraft first and second round. He's a bust. I think he's a third round redraft pick, probably.
I think he's second round.
I don't know, dude, because
who?
I think we're going to get not a Melvin Gordon rookie season out of him, but like I don't think he's going to be very efficient as a rookie, but I do think he'll get a lot of volume. So
dude, they added to the line as well, though. They did address line. Center. That's good.
Yeah, like a freaking Illinois fighting Illini center in the third round isn't going to make their offensive line good, though.
I mean, it was a good pick, and I do think
sure they added somebody. I'm glad they addressed it somewhere, but. Yeah. Like that doesn't move the needle to me. Like I was worried about Justin Fields after the first day, and then they got Tevin Jenkins in the second round. So like I'm not as like that's a bigger difference to me. Like obviously adding a player like that than a player like the guy that the Steelers added. To me, their O-line is still going to suck. From a dynasty perspective, I think they'll figure it out because they're a smart organization. But I think this year Harris might be a little bit overdrafted just because he's going to have all the hype of the volume and stuff, and he might not be very efficient.
I'll still take him in the second. They're going to be committed to him, and there's no real other threat in the committee.
For sure. Yeah, like I said, I think it's more of like an efficient, like a non-efficient rookie season though, and he might need to rely on like touchdowns and like volume.
That's fair. Bengals taking Sample went way too early.
I don't think it's too early. I think Sample was about this range.
That's a solid pick.
They're drafting Tylan Wallace just to bury Cephas more.
Imagine. Dude, imagine they take. That's how you set the tone. You get 2 straight 4th round picks. I'm gonna mute.
Not bad. Did they trade up for that?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know why I'm so far behind them. It's weird, eh?
Yeah, because Bush is fun.
Oh, linebacker. Yeah, Barnes is good. Barnes is solid.
How are we feeling about Amari Rodgers if Aaron Rodgers stays? I think Amari Rodgers is an intriguing piece, but to be honest with you, I don't think they fixed the receiver problem one bit. I think this is a guy that is going to be in landmine status for me in rookie draft because I think he's going to get way overdrafted because he's Aaron Rodgers' number 2 receiver, is what people are going to sell themselves. And I don't think this guy is a complete player. I think he's a guy that you need to use in bubble screens, and he has a very limited route tree. He's a lot like Rondale Moore, except he's not nearly the athlete that Rondale Moore is, in my opinion. Yep. He has the same type of concerns. He didn't have the greatest hands. He doesn't have a developed route tree whatsoever. And I also think his contested catch ability is like non-existent. Every time he had any kind of contact draped on him in a contested catch situation, he didn't come down with that ball. So he's a guy that I really wasn't that high on. He was like a 4th round player for me, and he went in like, what did he go in the 2nd round? Or like the early 3rd round or something like that. I just don't. I think they overdrafted him personally, and I think he's a guy that I'm just going to let other fantasy players deal with than I will.
Agreed.
Yep. Marshall, hockey's a hard sport, bro.
Talking about the shot at someone decent, they definitely do. They have a good amount of draft capital today. I believe they have 6 picks. So they have 2 in the 4th round. Talking about this next upcoming pick at 115. If the card shows as a guy like Ardarius Washington, Jamar Johnson, someone like that, I'll be extremely happy. But given the way that they passed on Ifeatu Melifonwu for Nashawn Wright, I'm going to be a little skeptical. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, I'm going to mute because I can tell that the selection is about to be made. So, they got the owner selecting it, eh? Please be Chuba.
Yeah, that's the owner.
That's not Chuba because that's on Corey's face.
That's a who the fuck is that guy?
I saw Corey's face. I knew it wasn't Chuba.
Bro, I'm running out of picks for Chuba, man.
No, you don't worry.
Wait, what do we got here? We got
Ooh.
115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125. Where Minnesota picks is the last spot that I need Chuba to go before for that bet.
Yeah, facts.
And I also like to say that
I was just gonna say quickly, Young Money. I like Hufanga. The problem is he's a box safety. We already have a good amount of box safeties on the roster right now. We have Donovan Wilson. We have Keanu Neal who can spot into that. If I'm taking a safety, I want a guy who I can play over the top. That's what I'm saying. If Sean Wade's there, maybe you want to experiment with him in the nickel, maybe get him some over the top reps. Jamar Johnson makes a ton of sense. I think Ardarius Washington has the fluidity to be able to cover in a cover 1, cover 3 type situation. So I like Hufanga, the player. I just don't think he is the best fit here if we go safety. Another guy that I would be looking at is Caden Stearns. I think Caden Stearns would be a good fit if they wanted to go with him.
2 years ago, they drafted a center.
By the way, hey, Sean Wade is buns on the outside. His film 2 years ago when he did occupy the nickel role in that Ohio State defense, he was a very good player. His film this year on the outside was awful. I understand that.
Which is weird because nickel's like harder to play.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking just the opposite for him, I guess. I don't know. But we'll see how the Cowboys lean here.
Bro, my whole group chat's like Mike Davis lives. Everybody's so excited about Mike Davis.
Lucas's best ball shares, eh?
New York, low-key, could be a team that would pick a running back. I could see them picking like a backup running back for Saquon.
Do they not have Lindstrom, like the Falcons? Like, why did we go
they lost Mack to San Francisco.
Yeah.
So they took that guy as a center. They announced him as a center.
Guard. Lindstrom's a guard.
Yeah, but did he play center in college?
No, I don't think so.
Why do I think he did?
Not sure.
Yeah, I think that guy's their Mac replacement. I think what the Falcons need, honestly, is just a better offensive line coach. They've invested heavily in that group. They should just have a good offensive line coach.
Yeah, I mean,
hopefully
dude,
whoever Smith brought in is better than whoever they had. But I, mean, I think Dirk Cutter had like whoever we had as our offensive line coach when our offensive line stunk. So
Hamza Nasruddin's still available as well, eh? I took that in.
I don't think he's going to be a very high pick, personally.
Tyree Gillespie's good. There's a good amount of safeties on the board.
Here comes Ian Book.
Oh God, I'll literally like just turn off stream. Honestly, if this is Ian Book, I may as well just turn off the stream. Like, fuck.
You know it's Ian Book. I don't even know why you're like sitting here questioning shit. You know it's Ian Book.
What the fuck is that?
Look me in the eyes and tell me competently and confidently that you don't think it's Ian Book.
Oh my God, I know who it is. I know. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's Ian Book.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you like Ian Book. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's I like the pick though, and I'm surprised. Yes.
Yeah. Is it a safety?
No.
Is it Ian Book?
It's D-line?
It's a guy that probably should have gone on day 2.
David
probably should have gone around. No.
The linebacker?
Nixon?
Another linebacker?
Is it
a different type of role linebacker?
Oh, is it Jabril Cox? Oh, really? It's Ian Book.
I like it.
Definitely Ian Book. He's fucking with us.
Ian Book's playing linebacker.
I like it.
That's kind of weird, but okay.
I mean, like,
Jabril Cox is good.
Just take some more linebackers.
Ian Book playing linebacker for you? Okay, I mean, sure. Ian Book's a versatile player, Danny, so I don't mind it. Sean Wood, Jesus.
That's a good pick, man.
It is.
Is it Ian Book?
It's definitely Ian Book. He's going to play linebacker. Daniel Jeremiah's best available. You got the number 1 guy if it is Jabril Cox.
It is Jabril Cox.
He's got McPherson, Gainwell, Smith, Brevin Jordan, Tylan Wallace.
I wonder what their plan is now. Like,
oh, Jerry's announcing it, Danny. Let's go.
No worries, Blake. I really like the fit of Carter to the Jets. I think he fits the running scheme pretty well. And I think he's going to have an opportunity to get on the field because I think the type of role that Michael Carter is going to have is just a much better version of what LaMichael Pirine can offer. So,
who's Jerry with right now? His grandson? James Jones.
Bro, why does that guy look like Jerry Jones 80 years ago? He's like the same haircut.
That's a good pick.
See, and now you guys are going back to picking good players. Like I don't fucking get it.
We had one bad, like, awful pick, and then
I want to just like
your third round was
that video of Howie Roseman in the draft room.
I like the Odigizua pick. Golston was kind of a meh. I think it was a little bit of a reach, and then Deshaun Wright was just fucking so random. But Jabril Cox is your tight end stopper. You got a guy who's a fucking menace in the run game that doesn't it isn't fully developed in the pass game yet in freaking Micah Parsons, like for zone coverage. And you got the exact opposite of that in fucking Jabril Cox. I like it though, man. Honestly.
Jeez. Dolphins picking soon. Very nice. Hey, Bush, you ready for Dolphins to get Chuba and just like?
Where's Miami pick?
Can
they like trade up so that they get him ahead of the?
No, they're before your bet. I think they're like 120. Who? What? The Giants were like, man, they took Jabril Cox. No worries. We'll still stick with the position to get someone no one knows.
Daniel Jeremiah has him pretty high on his board.
Yeah. No, I like the pick. Ellerson Smith's good, man.
Jamin Davis is sick, man. I love Jamin Davis.
Yeah, fuck.
Nah, Pollard can start. It looks like my comparison for Kenny Gainwell of Tony Pollard is pretty accurate in draft capital. The Alvin Kamara comparison. I love that, man. You know how many times I saw that for Kenny Gainwell on Twitter?
Too many times.
Settle down. And he can he catch the ball? He's Alvin Kamara.
Are you ready for this tweet? Best linebacker group in the league is Dallas now, when healthy.
Who said that?
I mean, it's still not, but sure.
Kristen Williams wrote on Twitter. C. Williams.
Dude, I do like what they've done with the core, though. You realize how bad they were last year. You fucking attacked it. So there you go. Now, what this tells me is they're moving off of Smith and LVE after the season.
Yeah, I like all the clear day 3 guys like putting on Twitter. I'll never forget this. Like, yeah, we all know you. We all knew you were going on the 3rd day. Like, I don't know what you're saying.
I thought Jabril Cox was going second
round 7. He's be like, just more motivation that I need to run more 4.6s.
Yeah,
dude, I
heard tweeted that yesterday. I'm like, bro, I love you, but you were not going in the first 2 rounds.
Who?
Kylan Hill.
Dude, I thought Jabril Cox was going to go in the 2nd round, bro. He's really good in coverage. Young Money says we off ETN and Robinson. Nah, ETN's still going to be my RB2 in Dynasty, like for this rookie class. Like the draft capital, the fit, Trevor Lawrence advocated for him. Like they didn't have anything really invested in Robinson. Robinson, for the record, drops a good amount for me. But
this guy's the best name in the class outside of
it's interesting. We've been talking about it all offseason that we thought that they may or may not have some.
Young Money was asking questions about redraft earlier, I'm pretty sure. Are you talking from a redraft perspective or a dynasty perspective?
Bobby Brown's a good pick, by the way.
Because I will probably be off ETN from a redraft perspective, depending on where he's going. If he's like a 4th round pick, probably not. But if he's like a 3rd, 2nd round pick, I'll probably be off ETN. But from a dynasty perspective, I'm not off of him at all. I think he might have a bit of a rookie season early on, then kind of establish himself towards the end of the season, and then he'll really take off in his 2nd year. Yeah, for redraft, not dynasty. Okay, yeah, for redraft, it's really all going to depend where ETN gets drafted in a redraft league. Because I'm willing to take a shot on him if he's a 4th, 5th, 6th round pick, but if he sneaks into the first couple rounds, I'm probably going to be off of him because I do think Robinson's going to be involved early. My gut tells me that a lot of people won't be on him early because of Robinson being there, so I have a feeling he might be a value.
Like if he goes in like the 7th round, like I'll take him there.
Yeah, absolutely. If he's in J.K. Dobbins' range, if he's in Cam Akers' range from last year, then I will definitely take ETN in that area.
And I think in redraft he could fall to the 7th round because people are going to.
Yes, it does. Spicy Hot. Yes, it does.
Is there?
Spicy Hot. What do you think? Me and Danny were talking about this earlier. What do you think if we the private Discord channel that we have within the Discord that all of you guys are in? What do you think of us kind of live streaming the draft within there and having all of our cameras on during some of the picks and stuff at the beginning? We could do that. I know it's a slow draft, so maybe we can't do that, but that could be something we could do if you guys
Me
are
and Jay are going to cook.
Yeah. By the way, so you guys know who Jeff Kavanaugh is? He's a Cowboys Twitter guy, but basically he said, just pretend like the Cowboys took Jabril Cox at 75 and move everyone else down a pick, and I promise you'll feel better. So fucking true.
Yeah.
By the way, Chris Rooms was fun.
I'm still trying to figure out where I want to end up leaving Michael Carter.
He's going to be RB4 for me.
But where do I want to put him? Like in terms of like total rankings. I have him at 14 right now.
Oh, rookie 14. I thought you meant RB14 in Dynasty. I'm
no. Oh, actually, I can't put him ahead of Mac Jones. Okay, so I'm at 15.
My money is starting.
I'm gonna rank it right now too. So yeah, I will probably
15, one spot ahead of Rondell Moore.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna be my 15 ahead of Rondell Moore as well.
Send me my money.
Show me the money.
Lucas already sent me it, so
I'll send it. Amari Rogers, De'Ami Brown, or Nico Collins? How are you ranking those?
De'Ami Brown or Nico Collins? I'll take I'll take Diami first.
Yeah. Then I got a Rogers Collins.
Who?
Here, don't say it out loud. I'm about to hear it.
I don't know, man. I just work here.
Did Tamari and Terry go off the board yet?
Bro, this guy's got some speed. Who is this guy?
Kene Nwangu. Who?
Dude, imagine you're Kylan Hill, Kenny,
Gainwell and Chuba Hubbard.
I was about to say Galladay. What the hell's wrong with me?
Hey,
yeah, you're any of these guys just like.
Yeah, I agree, Young Money. I think Diami Brown's going to be undervalued. I think people are going to look at him and be like, too many mouths to feed, and kind of just shrug him off. I think he can establish himself early in his rookie season as the second option there. Well, let's not pretend Curtis Samuel isn't your thing. That's the way I look at it.
Did they just take Breece Hall's backup in the 4th round?
Yeah, they did.
Yikes. Okay, somebody just tweeted out his RAS. At 210 pounds, he ran a 4.32.
Pretty
the
good.
guy that the Vikings just took.
Pretty good.
That's fucked.
It's probably just the Alex Madison replacement. They don't want to have to do anything with him. Oh, who's coming to Boston?
Boston. The Boston Patriots. I want to see it now. The Boston Patriots.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's see who it is.
Oh my God, Tyler, have you heard this pick yet?
No.
Oh my, dude, turn to NFL Network, bro. You're slacking on ESPN.
All right.
No.
Eddie Lacy. Yeah. Damian Harris ain't safe anymore.
God. Bro, they got their new LeGarrette Blunt.
Yeah, literally, though. That's who I comped him to.
Right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. There's an absolute tone setter off the board, baby.
Literally a tone setter. Yeah, first comment about all my group chats is just LeGarrette Blunt 2.0.
No, not Ramondre. Why?
What a tone setter. You absolutely love to see it.
Really, Joe Mixon's a Dogecoin fan, man. He just like does everything he can to make me hate him. That's such a meme stock. Cardano rising.
What? Wait, the Cowboys had a 2nd round grade on Jabril Cox, yet still picked like 2 guys with 3-4 grades and an undrafted free agent guy ahead of them.
Great fullback selection. Love that.
Yeah, facts. God, when Ramondre Stevenson starts going ahead of fucking Kenneth Gainwell and fucking Chuba Hubbard, that's how you know it's fucked.
Yo, I need Chuba Hubbard for me to hit this bet. He needs to go in the next 4 picks.
Wait, does Miami
like 126? I lose. So I need
to traded a 4th to move up, didn't they?
Who?
Miami.
For who?
I don't remember.
Oh, probably for
Eichenberg.
Eichenberg, yeah.
Which I love, by the way. Mr.
Yeah,
Incredible.
great pick.
Yeah.
We got the other tackle.
Ooh, useless pick. Ooh.
I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, imagine you're Urban Meyer. You recruit Sean Wade. You're like, yeah, he can be my quarterback for a while. And it's like,
he can be my nickel.
And you take Jordan Smith over.
Dude, I haven't seen. Okay, thanks.
I mean, were you excited about Jordan Smith?
I'm not gonna reveal a pick that matters.
It's fucking Jordan.
People who know nothing about crypto by Doge, yeah, facts. I know nothing about crypto, so I'm not even gonna comment on that.
You're right. You're
all right. Yo,
no, he's right.
Tyler, Cincinnati's pick right here. This could be the Gio Bernard replacement, or they could make me very happy, win me some money, and pick Chuba Hubbard right here. But my guess is that this is Kenny Gainwell.
It's not. They just announced it.
Oh, never mind. It's not.
Don't say anything. I'm about to hear it then.
They're just ripping picks. I love it.
It was just funny because Bush was not even close. That's why.
What?
I think they're going to replace Gio Bernard.
A defensive tackle.
I just don't know when.
Watch it just be like, yeah.
Bro, can Kenny Gainwell just slip to Tampa, please?
You know what? Danny's
Hey,
literally
Tyler, did you hear me?
on a delay. He's not on a delay. He's watching the picks live, and then he'll say shit like, "I think it's Tyler Shelvin."
Just pick a defensive tackle. I didn't say Shelvin. I said watch him just pick like a defensive tackle. I thought it'd be like Nixon, but they took fucking Tyler Shelvin. Dude, Tyler Shelvin is literally the equivalent of fucking like Andrew Billings.
Bro, we need like 15 more picks before Kenny Gainwell's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Let's go, boys. You are correct, sir. My bet is not looking good unless Philadelphia picks him or Washington picks him or Minnesota picks him. So the next 3 picks, if Chuba doesn't go in these next 3 picks, I'm going to be losing some money.
I didn't see the Peyton Hillis 2.0.
Yeah. I still came out net positive, though, from the other 2 bets that I hit with the ETN and Trey Lance bets. So even if Hubbard misses here and he doesn't go with this early, then I'm already in the positive anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I'd be really in the positive if he does go here.
The Patriots love having one-dimensional running backs. Amen.
I got my eggs ready to
I like people who are making rankings, like just pulling them out of their ass right now. It's kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
You mean everybody on Dynasty Twitter who does that, who did that before the draft and now they're doing it now?
Yeah, bro. Why do you need to actually like watch players and analyze them if you can just like make rankings to make them?
Oh, ETN or Williams. I will take ETN, Leonardo. I think both of their landing spots, when you look at both of them, I think they're both in the similar situation where they're probably in a timeshare year 1 and they're going to establish themselves year 2. So with that being said, I'll lean the guy that I had ranked with a first-round grade versus the guy I had a second-round grade in Travis Etienne. So I would take Etienne over Williams personally.
Why do months and
Well,
months?
we also have one quarterbacked by Trevor Lawrence, one quarterbacked by Drew Lock. So
why do months and months of draft prep just to pick Jackson Carman in the 2nd round? That's the question we need to be asked. Oh, I heard Oh, shit. No, I don't know who this is, but I heard McPherson, and I'm like, bro, did they just draft a kicker? That's hilarious.
Zach? Interesting name.
I thought it was the Florida kicker, bro.
It's a Big 12 corner, my man. I don't know. First team all Big 12 gets you drafted on day 3. So DJ has him pretty highly ranked.
Zach. Yeah, to be fair, it's not Nashawn Wright, so I can't talk shit.
Yeah, literally, Nashawn Wright has literally never been heard of by anybody. Even his parents were surprised he got drafted.
Well, I tell you, he's not Malcolm Kuntz. So.
Facts, big facts.
Danny, if he went to the Cowboys, would you have bought his jersey?
Bro, I thought there was a chance that the Eagles could take Hubbard.
What's Danny eating? Is that mac and cheese?
Eggs.
Dude, I hate eggs. High key. You guys can roast me in the chat if you want. I don't like eggs.
Wow. Bush is a man.
Well, okay, so I like hard-boiled eggs, like if you put them like with like toast or something with like avocado or something like that. I just don't like fried eggs. I'm just not the biggest fan of fried eggs.
Gotcha. You just don't like good eggs. You're just like, yeah, the shit ones, yeah, I'll roll with them.
No, I like hard-boiled eggs. I just don't like fried eggs. I don't mind scrambled eggs. I just don't like a sunny side up egg or whatever.
Well, if this was day 1 or 2, the Dolphins would have had 2 picks by now. But since it isn't, I'm currently in depression and I don't really know what to do with it.
Is there a chance that Washington adds Chuba Hubbard? Maybe they put Kenny Gainwell back with his former teammate.
No,
Yeah,
fantasy value. This would really kill Gibson if they took Gainwell.
Just take Chuba Hubbard so he can fulfill that Bryce Love comp.
Yeah, literally. Yes.
the Dolphins don't have a pick for a long time. It's giving me some deep depression.
Dude, Dynasty Twitter's gonna freak out if
I thought you knew the pick.
No, if what's his name is the pick here, if Gainwell's the pick, they're gonna freak out for like 2 reasons.
That's fine.
The Dolphins really don't have a pick right now. I'm crying.
Leonardo said Wilson over those 2 and Smith. Okay, so Wilson over the 2 running backs. I actually have ETN over Wilson slightly. I guess it would depend kind of on what your team needs, though. Also, if you needed a quarterback and you needed a running back equally, I would say you can't really go wrong with either, but I would lean ETN in that situation. But definitely, yeah, Wilson over Javonte Williams for me, and also over Devontae Smith. I would take Zach Wilson in the Superflex.
Oh, they're actually announcing the pick. That's annoying. See, now day 3, it's like when they announce it, it's annoying. Just show me the damn pick. I don't want to see homeboy like strut up to the stage. Like, who needs this?
What is this guy doing?
I'm saying, bro.
Let me see this guy, bug.
No one needs this. This is some extra shit right here.
I need to see this guy walking up now. Who is this guy?
That's what I'm saying.
Why is he getting so hyped? What's he doing? I'm gonna mute it.
Get fucked. This is funny because
Who's
it's someone
man?
who wasn't drafted, Danny.
Bro,
Dude, this guy's the fan of the year. Jesus Christ! How could you be the fan of the year in a year where there was no fans? Am I like high right now, or?
He goes to the Washington football team. Is it me or is WFT kind of a dope name? Like, you're kind of growing on. I'm kind of growing on the name Washington football team.
Guys,
Matt Bushman and Brevin Jordan stonks crashing.
Kenny Yeboah stonks too.
hey guys, Logan
up?
Thomas, winner of the draft? Question mark. John Bates gonna do? He's a blocking tight end.
My man had 117 receiving yards in 2020.
Well, he'll probably master Bates. So
OnlyFans shout out.
OnlyFans, yeah, very nice.
Okay. So Leonardo says, I got Akers, Gibson, and Dillon for my running backs. Josh Allen and Matt Ryan and Kirk Cousins for quarterbacks. Could use a wide receiver, but I'm betting on Rondale to fall to the second round for me. So, okay, you're asking Wilson over those two and Smith super flex. So, in your situation, I would go with ETN because you only have Akers, Gibson as like startable running back. So I would go with ETN in your situation in the first round because I think with Josh Allen, Matt Ryan, and Kirk Cousins, you probably don't need to take Zach Wilson with that pick. And like as you said, like the wide receivers are going to be there in the second round unless you really believe in Devontae Smith. I don't believe in Devontae Smith enough to take him over Travis Etienne personally. So I would take Travis Etienne in your situation. I don't know what pick you have, but I think that's what you're asking. So,
I would personally slightly lean Smith, but like it's close.
You'd lean Smith even over Etienne, even over the situation with his running backs.
Sorry, I didn't see the team. I thought he meant straight up. With your running back team, because they're in the same tier, I wouldn't mind going ETN there. So yeah. Sorry,
I guess he didn't send his wide receivers, but he's right. Like you get a receiver in the second round. Like the difference between Rondale Moore to Devontae Smith is just smaller than ETN to whoever the hell you're getting in the second round.
Yeah, like Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah, like I mean, unless you can get Carter there, maybe. Like if you can get Carter or Sermon there, maybe. But I don't think that's a bet you probably don't want to make because they're running backs. They go early. It's just how it works.
Minnesota made a good pick there.
Cam Bynum.
So Minnesota has to pick Hubbard here or I lose this bet.
They did.
And they just picked a running back, so it's not looking good.
I already saw who they picked.
Oh, you did?
Minnesota.
Oh, fuck yeah. You're right. Yeah, they picked Cameron Bynum.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
So I lost that bet. Hubbard rip. Big rip. So what that tells me is Hubbard's medicals were fucked.
I want him to go right here just to piss you off.
Oh, dude, that'd be horrible. What would be even worse is if he like goes to Seattle like right after that.
Where could he go that would salvage his value is the question. At all. Like Tampa? Like fuck. Like where could Chuba go in this round that would at least make him decently appealing in Dynasty?
People are retweeting my Ramondre Stevenson stuff right now.
God. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You read it with chat, Malcolm Kuntz?
Guys, Guys, Chuba Hubbard wins the next pick. Chuba Hubbard wins the next pick.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god! My god! Are you kidding me? This man went 126. Oh my lord, that is brutal. Please tell me I misread the bet and it's like 127.5. That is freaking horrible. 125.5 was the over-under. I took the under. He went 126.
Oh no.
That's brutal.
That's absurd.
I called it too. I'm like, bro, watch him go right here.
What
Dude,
the
you gotta
fuck?
clip that.
Also, rip Chuba Hubbard's fantasy value. What the fuck?
He's a return specialist now.
Hey, Bush, what are we doing with Chuba Hubbard in Carolina?
Oh my god, that is brutal. Are you clipping that, by the way?
Dude, that's horrible. That's freaking horrible. I'm so mad. That's so upsetting, dude. I bet $45 on that. That's upsetting.
Dude, what's a bigger loss, Corey's bank account or Chuba Hubbard's fantasy value? Hey, Bush?
Oh my god, I can't believe he literally just went freaking 126. Oh my god. That's fucking horrible.
Oh my god. All the comments. Yeah, I would go with the running back then there, Leonardo.
Dude, someone just tweeted CMC not stonks. Come on.
Why?
Please tell me you're not serious.
Hopefully it's a joke.
Like it's not
For the
against
Panthers.
CMC.
Yeah, let's show Chuba Hubbard in only 2019.
Yeah,
so
big pick,
God,
big pick.
so fucking unfortunate.
Hey, at least I got some points in our betting thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny, you got
Yes.
what, 126? Here, I'll do that math real quick.
Dude, I got 16 points. Not that big of a deal.
Did that beat you? Did that win it?
No.
Dude, the fact that it was over last night and I still had all these players, because guess what? I still have Trey Hill and Darius Williams still alive. Dude, I'm gonna rack up points. This is becoming brutal for you guys. I'm going to embarrass you guys. I'm putting on a clinic right now on how to bet.
Bro, okay, I need Kenny Gainwell to the Bucks in a couple of picks here, man. I know. That hurts. Oh, that fucking sucks, dude. Oh, that's
how much would you have won?
Yeah, that was $98 payout. Sick. Yeah. That was $100 that I just lost.
Well, you don't have to worry about that because you can send $20.
Okay, so I went into this weekend with $105 to bet. I came out of it with $133.93. So I made money. But I would have came out of it with like $230.
Fuck. That is, oh my god.
Dude, Brevin, get wrecked.
Okay, Kylan Granson.
Wait, Brevin got picked?
No.
He's like tight end 10 off the board, though. Bro, the Bucks picking picks. Let's go, baby. Did they trade up? Am I tripping?
Wait, did they take a tight end, Tyler? Like what?
Bro, I need the Bucks to pick Gainwell. Bucks.
Yeah, the Colts took a tight end that was not named Brett.
Who the fuck is Kylan Granson?
See, this is why every year we do not do work on the tight end class because it doesn't matter.
They just took a 6'1" tight end with 4.63 speed.
This is literally why we don't do work on tight ends, like because it doesn't matter. There's random guys that go all the time.
This is so much pain. I can't even handle it. I hate it so much. Carolina getting ready to trade CMC to Houston for Watson.
So I just want to go ahead and say this. If Rodarius Williams went right now, I would get 49 points. I don't know why you guys didn't do what I did. Like, just find no names and just pick them. Well, obviously the Raiders are a trip up, but like,
Who the fuck is Trey Hill?
take another rolling back.
Okay, Kenny Gainwell is on the board, guys. Kenny Gainwell is on the board for Tampa. They are going to pick him. I'm telling you, they're not going to pass on him again.
I almost picked Dan Moore for the betting sheet. I switched him for Trey Hill. Let's go.
Well, this time, I will be mad. If they don't pick him here, I'll be mad. I wasn't mad the first couple times. I'll be mad if they don't pick him here. This got to be Kenny Gainwell. This has to be Kenny Gainwell. They were in on Gibson last year. They were in on Pollard the year he came out. This has to be Kenny Gainwell.
Watch it just be like fucking Raheem Boyd. Hey, Tyler.
Oh, my God, bro. Let's go. Give me Raheem Boyd. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No. Tyler guys going to the Bucks and the running backs is a trend per draft. So we need Kylan Hill here. I saw
the pick.
It's Kylan Hill, isn't it?
No, it's not a running back at all.
No, it's Kylan Hill.
It's a garbage pick.
Is it another quarterback? Oh.
It's an offensive playmaker. It's a Max Meehan guy.
No, it's a Steffi Smalls guy.
It's like Simi. Oh, it's Jalen Darden. Oh,
sure.
You guys are Jalen Darden?
Sure.
Oh my God. Is it Jalen Darden? It's Jalen Darden, isn't it? Jalen Darden. Nah.
Why did we take Jalen Darden over Kenny Gainwell? What? Like, why?
Bro, he's sick. What do you mean? Very nice.
Dude, Tyler Johnson, who? The hockey player?
Dude, they just got the 5'7", 174-pound receiver with like non-elite speed.
Wait, are you talking Tyler Johnson stonks tanking? The only Tyler Johnson playing in Tampa Bay next year will be no one, because the hockey player will be over in Seattle, and Tyler Johnson will be released because who the hell wants him? Because Jalen Darden's run down the field for you guys.
To be fair, he could be your return man, so it does make sense.
Yeah, he probably is.
Yeah, honestly. Hey, Bush.
What is Miami picking?
Yeah,
that's not bad then.
I mean, he can play, like, he can be a returner, but like, who cares? Like, what? Like, you could have gotten a third down running back, fucking ready made, and you just passed on him.
Yeah, fuck.
Okay.
I heard that, Rochelle.
Okay.
Who did the Steelers? Oh, Dan Moore or whatever.
Dan Moore was, no joke, one of my fallers. Like he was at 98 on the sheet, and I almost picked him, and then I went Trey Hill. So that's the only reason I know who he is.
I thought fucking Robert Rochelle was a 5'7" corner for a second. Then I realized they were talking about fucking what's his face, Darden. Cowboys about to be back up, eh?
Oh my God! Why would you pass Kenny there? Pain.
Guys, where the fuck is Tylan Wallace gonna go?
Bro, Rojo stonks though. That's facts.
Facts. Leonard Fournette stonks. Yeah.
Gio Bernard stonks.
Yeah.
No. Here's why Leonard will be elite this year. He's number 7 again.
Yeah. Setting the tone.
Setting the tone.
Setting the tone.
Bro, can we just talk about how great of a landing spot Amon-Ra St. Brown got for 1 second?
I know, dude.
Him and Carter just killed it. I love that. Both of those guys killed it.
Dude, Loki is Amon-Ra wide receiver 6?
No.
He already was on mine.
I'll put him up there. He's in the same tier as like Rondell Moore for me.
He already was 6 on mine.
He was 6 in my rankings, yeah. But I think the draft, you can't deny the fact that like guys like Rondell Moore got like a 2nd-round pick draft capital, and
well, like would you rather Amon-Ra or Diami?
I would rather Amon-Ra.
Yeah, same.
I had him ranked similarly going into the draft, and Diami landed in a situation where he's going to have more competition for targets. So I'll take Amon-Ra in that situation.
Amon-Ra is currently my 18th ranked rookie behind, like in a row, Carter, Rondale, Sermon, and
I'm not going to say anything official about rankings right now, but he's going to be. So I got to drop this
second round pick.
All the people high on Nico Collins is like, are you also high on Davis Mills?
I think okay. So right now, this is like preliminary. I have Carter at 15, Rondell at 16, Trey Sermon at 17, Terrace Marshall at 18, Amon-Ra at 19, and and Diami Brown at 20, and then Nico at 21.
I have Marshall at 22, but he's going to go ahead of Amari.
I think Marshall's going to get slept on a bit because everyone's going to look at. I think he can do the same thing Robbie Anderson can do, and I don't anticipate Robbie Anderson being there much longer than this season.
Well, Marshall was still taken in the 2nd round now. Was he?
That's what I'm saying, dude. And I think I think he hurts DJ Moore a bit, but I don't expect Marshall to make a huge impact his rookie season.
Agreed. Dude, Trey Smith's still on the board too, the guard from Tennessee. Trey Smith's still available. Did Deontay Brown and Josh Myers got taken? Yeah, interesting.
So Miami really loves Gaskin. Hello.
Cam McGrone's still available. What corners are left? Like none. Keith Taylor, maybe. There's a ton of safeties, a ton of defensive linemen. Shakatoni. There's still some names on the board, man. Dude, Matt Bushman's probably going to get like 6th or 7th round draft capital at this point, honestly. Hey, Gordon.
I mean, the Ravens are on the board right now. They just like ripping right through the tight ends. They'll probably take Brevin Jordan right now.
God. Rip Brevin, man. I'm so upset.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I didn't see it yet.
Big stomps.
Sounds like an offensive piece, though. So let me see what it is.
I mean, kind of a cheat spot for him, though. Doesn't fit with what the QB does well.
Oh, Wallace.
Kind of stinky. I don't like it. I don't like the landing spot for him.
Oh,
Ben. Look at Ben in the chat.
I don't like that, man.
Yeah, Rondell Moore, man. That's a nice piece for you guys.
To be fair, their receiving core is pretty fun now, but like
I don't think anything about Tyler Wallace is fun. He's just a guy.
Bateman, Marquise Brown's fun.
They have Samuel Watkins still. Don't forget about him.
That looks really fun. It looks great. And now let's just get him a real quarterback. No, I'm not gonna start that argument.
Don't get me wrong. It's a really fun pick. Like for the Ravens, it's a very good pick. For Tylan Wallace's fantasy value, though, like a run first offense to be the fourth receiving weapon is interesting. So.
Why is everyone just retweeting all my Ramondre Stevenson shit?
Fly Eagles fly. Well, it happened last year where all the Jets fans got real high on oh no. I forgot.
You can't even remember his name. He was your guy.
He was my guy. Oh no, that's bad. Oh jeez.
Robert will never see the light of day.
Ben, by the way, you're saying bye Andy Isabella. They're completely different types of receivers. Like almost like the near opposite. Like Andy Isabella is your deep third.
Oh, that's a Cowboys guy. Danny's gonna be pissed about that one.
Oh, I'm gonna see it. Nixon probably.
The
Or Darius Washington.
Shit, I would have preferred this guy over the guy that we drafted.
Lawrence Cager, I have you know.
Right, there you go. Bye-bye, Andy Isabella. Facts.
Tommy Togi, yeah, that's a good pick. Yeah, Ben, I don't agree with that at all because they're completely different in terms of their role. Like
Hey,
almost
Dan,
like
you are even. You got to send me $20.
Yeah, well, I will. What the fuck is Lucas saying, by the way? He's like, oh, I'm up 80 on this draft. Unlike Danny, like, dude, I've literally fucking gone like even this draft. Like, what's he talking about? He just loves stirring the pot whenever he has a chance to because he's a fucking douche.
Classic.
Correct.
Correct. Literally, though.
I think I'm gonna put some of this money like dead ass into crypto. So Spicy Hot, if you're a crypto guy, you gotta tell me where should I be investing this money? Let's go.
Yo, New Orleans on the board in need of a deep threat. Tamori Terry, anybody?
You don't want that, right?
Tamori Terry, please don't go to the Saints.
Yeah. See?
Bro, their draft so far.
See, this is where Tylan Wallace would have been awesome to go because I could just hate him.
Dude, Ben, you guys' team is good. Seattle will probably finish last, like dead ass.
Yo, Aaron Rodgers already wants the Packers to fire their GM.
Think about this though, like seriously, Seattle will probably finish last in that division.
No, the fucking Cardinals will. Cardinals and Seahawks are the bottom two in that division. I don't think it's close.
I think it's close. That's the issue. Is it's close.
Nah, man. I put the Rams and Niners a good amount ahead.
The division is so good, man. It's pretty interesting.
I would have it. I personally have it Niners, Rams, Seahawks.
I don't know, dude. The Niners have a rookie quarterback. I'm not sure they're going to go to the Super Bowl this year. I think they're playing for 2 years from now.
I'm saying, Ben. I think it's really close.
I think it's close. I think the division itself is going to be close. I think the Rams are going to be a really good team, though. And I think the Niners could be really good if Lance is able to come in and play really well right away.
And I'm not trying to disrespect or whatever the Cardinals at all there. I just don't see the ceiling whatsoever being
Larry also
the Niners or the Rams. Yeah, he's not coming back. He's retiring. But they probably wouldn't have taken a receiver if they thought he was coming back. But regardless, I just don't see the ceiling.
For the Saints, don't be Tamori Terry. Please don't be Tamori Terry. Kind of like the landing spot, but don't be Tamori Terry, please.
Don't spoil it.
If it's Tamori Terry, I'm spoiling it.
All I see is great pick in the chat.
I hate that like people like cheat. Like just fucking wait for the announcement. Stop being like that. My manager asked,
Not yet.
My manager asked if I wanted to come in and work 2 to 11 today, and I'm like, and miss Kylan Hill being selected in the NFL? No way.
Imagine Kylan Hill getting selected,
dude.
All I'm saying is the Bucs better get a third down running back in this draft from the snap.
Hey, look what I sent in the chat.
To be fair, Gainwell still is on the board, so I mean,
Kylan Hill is still on the board. So,
God, if we get Kylan Hill, what if we draft Raheem Boyd in the 7th round? That's our running back.
And you won't get a third down running back. Like you'll get a guy who will be on your practice.
No, you know who this speaks highly of? If we don't take anybody, Keyshawn Vaughn.
Yeah, because he's not bad.
I mean, he's not a third down back. He's never been one.
He's our first second down back who can block. Like that's
okay. So first, second down back who can't block and who fumbled 6 times on like 20 touches last year.
What are you saying? He can block.
So I got something in the chat that says, "Just saw the Saints pick. Y'all are gonna love this one." So see what happens. I'm gonna mute because I can tell it's gonna be announced right now.
I'm gonna love this one.
Don't be Tamori and Terry, please. I don't want to hate Tamori and Terry.
Did you say I'm gonna love this one, Danny? Oh, Danny's always muted. Fuck. Yeah,
I know who it is.
Get off your phone, Danny. For the love of God.
All right, get ready.
I just want to see this large man announce it. He's like dancing up on the stage, bro.
Get ready.
Okay, this is day 3. Let's pick up the pace here.
Get ready. Danny, literally shut up. Oh, it's a woman. I'm an asshole.
Tyler.
God, every time I hear "who dat," I'm like ready to like commit a crime.
Yes. 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 I love it. I love it. That is fucking hilarious. Should I retweet Imagine being a Saints fan from the other day?
Yeah. Okay, somebody goes, so as big of a Notre Dame. Somebody goes, so as
apparently Bruce Arians said that he's going to be the kick returner. Darden.
As a Notre Dame fan, Saints reached about 4 rounds.
His 3 things says creates in chaos, is a winner, Trace McSorley were the 3 points that they put on the screen.
Trace McSorley, what?
A winner.
Oh, for Ian Book.
Bro, he's the next Taysom Hill, guys.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, he's not. He's not even close to what Taysom Hill is.
Dude, they called him Trace McSorley.
Ian Book's awful.
Gross. I
Dude,
love
why didn't you go Felipe Franks? Like
imagine being a freaking Saints fan.
Hey guys, on the bright side, they picked them so the Cowboys can't.
Yeah.
Ew. The fuck is that's the worst. That's worse than taking Nashawn Wright.
Bro, that's almost as bad. I can't remember his name. What's his name again?
Nashawn Wright.
No, it's the Raiders guy. Malcolm Kuntz. What was the guy the Eagles took yesterday?
Milton,
yeah, the DT where Roseman's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, they were all. Rosen was going around for high fives.
Notre Dame's all-time winning quarterback ahead of winners in the NFL like Brady Quinn and Jimmy Clausen and
Joe Montana.
Yeah. And Deshaun Kaiser.
Dude, I'm fucking. Oh my god,
they're terrible now, that. Dude. The Saints are butching this draft, bro. Their picks have been shit. What did they take? Peyton Turner the first round?
No, they
played, but yeah, that was a reach.
They've taken all the guys that are on our like draft sheet because they took Pete Werner, the GOAT.
Yeah, Pete Werner was like their only good pick. Like
the GOAT, Pete Werner. You watch your mouth.
Look at that quarterback room: Jameis Winston, Taysom Hill, and Ian Book. Yes.
Yeah, geez, what a that's a room the Cowboys wish they had. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Oh, finally, that lineman, the D lineman on Florida State gets picked.
Robinson. Oh, true. Yeah, he just went. Nice.
Yeah, the wrong one. Dude, Marvin Wilson, get absolutely bombing, kid.
Literally.
Ian fucking
Detroit Beastie doing the Lord's work in the comment section. Who has the best wide receiver room in the league? Why is the Arizona Cardinals listed here?
I know those.
They have DeAndre Hopkins and a bunch of randoms.
Dude, the answer is Tampa Bay with Dallas as second and Atlanta at third. I don't think that's a conversation.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the Bengals can get there one day, but like, stop.
Maybe.
Maybe he's back in on Joe Mixon. I don't know.
Back in on Joe Mixon.
Hey, you're forgetting King AJ Green next says in the chat.
AJ Green? Wait, someone said AJ Green?
No, freaking Nick's like Notorious said that in the group chat. He's like, you're forgetting about King AJ Green. For the
I'll be right back. I gotta go watch him quick.
Did you see this picture of Ben Cleveland though, real quick?
Keep making bad picks, New Orleans. I love it.
Bush, you see this?
Huh?
Look at Ben Cleveland.
Bro, that guy's an alpha male.
He's built.
Did you see the comments to that photo? That poor girl and shit. Who? Okay, Leonardo, what do you mean? He took ETN, the guy picking ahead of you in your draft? Is it happening right now? he took ETN. Looking at Williams or Wilson's suggestions. Who are your receivers? You mentioned Devontae Smith earlier. Who are your receivers? Because right now I currently have Devontae Smith rated higher than Devontae Williams. I think with your quarterback core, I don't know if I'd necessarily go for Wilson, even though he is the highest ranked guy that I have. I mean, I suppose you could just take him and then trade somebody on your roster, a quarterback, for like a running back or something like that. But I don't hate just taking Williams either.
Hey, good pick, Titans.
Okay, so you got Ridley, DJ Moore, and Juju. How many receivers can you start? What are your thoughts on this? Actually, I'll wait for Danny to get back to so we can all talk about this. But he's in his rookie draft right now. He said, I'm going to try and scroll up to his comment here. Okay, so he said Ridley, DJ Moore, and Juju 108. I'm probably going with Wilson or ETN, the one who falls. He's got Akers, Gibson, Dillon for running backs, Allen, Ryan, and Cousins for quarterbacks. So he's wondering, should he pick Zach Wilson if he's got that quarterback room? Like, I don't know.
Pitts is gone, I'd assume.
Yeah, I'd imagine Pitts is gone. I don't know. Is Pitts gone, Leonardo? Okay, so it's 2 wide receivers, 2 flex, and 1 super flex.
I dodge wide receiver.
I think I would take Devontae Smith, Leonardo, honestly. You have Ridley. Who else do you have? Like, you have Ridley, DJ Moore, and Juju. Like, what's your depth looking like? Because Devontae Smith, to me, is your 3rd best dynasty asset if you take him.
Rashad Weaver's a good pick.
Correct.
Danny, so Leonardo said the guy ahead of him took ETN. So he's looking at Javonte Williams or Zach Wilson, potentially Devontae Smith right now.
Wilson.
But his quarterbacks are Josh Allen, Matt Ryan, and Kirk Cousins. You'd still take Wilson?
So I didn't
and his receivers, he's got Ridley, DJ Moore, and Juju as his top 3 receivers. I personally would pick Devontae Smith.
I'm fine with that, yeah. I would probably rank them in your situation: Smith, Wilson, and then Williams.
But here's the thing, too, is that you could also go Javonte Williams because his running backs were Akers.
Don't draft for need, man.
Yeah, I know. Honestly. I know. That's a good point. Akers, Gibson, and Dillon. Like, you kind of need a 3rd running back.
You could just take like a Michael Carter or Tracer.
If you're going for the best available player and you're just going to make some trades, I think not a bad plan would be to take Zach Wilson and move one of your quarterbacks.
Yeah, that could make sense too.
Because if you take Zach Wilson, you could trade Kirk Cousins for probably something pretty decent, or Matt Ryan if you wanted to trade him.
Yeah, like right now, you could probably trade Kirk Cousins for like Carson in a pick. You could probably get something like that.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't mind doing something like that.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I think I like that the best out of all the options that you have. I think I would take Zach Wilson personally.
Yeah.
Hold on to him. You got a young quarterback in the wings and move one of your veterans, either Cousins or Matt Ryan.
Fully agree. Yep.
You should be able to get a running back for one of those 2 guys. Because the thing is, if you take Devontae Smith, he's a wide receiver, right? So inherently he has less value. Like if you wanted a wide receiver, you could move Matt Ryan for a wide receiver.
Yeah, I agree.
Like hell, you might be able to get from a competing team or something. You might be able to get like a Chase Claypool for Matt Ryan. Like someone might give you something like that if they need a quarterback really bad.
Dude, they're vaccinating this guy, and then they're gonna announce a pick, bro. That's wild.
Love that.
Wait, are they doing a live vaccination? What?
Dude, the Cardinals are wilding over here.
What? Is a guy who's getting a live vaccination making the pick? What the fuck? I didn't hear it. What the
Is he
fuck
stink or
is
what?
this?
Is he bad, Tyler? Okay, that's a terrible take, crack shot.
Oh! Yo, Ben got his corner. Yeah. Hey, no cap. That's a worse pick than Sean Wright.
Yeah. Yeah, crack shot. I'm gonna have to wholeheartedly disagree with that take right there.
Like,
I think Devontae Smith is the exception to the size rule. I think he is going to break the size trend. Would I bet on anybody else? You're damn right I would not, because I think Devontae Smith has proven that he's going to break the rule.
Yeah, literally.
Oops. Wide receivers are not that good. After Juju, I got Gallup, Kirk, and Gage. Yeah, you don't really have a lot of depth, but I think from a value perspective, you got to think that you could probably get a better wide receiver asset in a trade if you moved a quarterback, right? Like, what kind of wide receiver could you get with Kirk Cousins or with Matt Ryan? Like, you could probably get you could probably get T. Higgins right now.
Top 25, yeah. Top 25 type guy.
Yeah, T. Higgins would be a solid one in the second, right? So, yeah, I think what I would do is take Zach Wilson and figure out your quarterback situation, whether you want to move one of the other guys potentially for like a Chris Carson or a running back like that, or if you want to move him for a wide receiver, because I think if you take Javonte Williams, it's a slight reach, personally.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Zach Wilson's going to be too valuable. I really love what New York is doing around him, so I think they're really going to set the guy up for success.
You almost got that right, except put Arizona and put 4th round, Tyler.
Yeah, facts. That's what I said.
Oh, I know who the Cowboys took, because fucking Michael Jordan. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Dude, I've retweeted all my Marco Wilson tweets.
Do you like Marco Wilson or do you not like Marco
No,
Wilson?
I hate him with a passion.
True. Yo, actually, Detroit Lions had one of the best drafts so far. Get a Monroe in the 4th round. You got Sewell at 7. You got Onzarike in the 2nd round. I don't remember who they took in the 3rd, but
wait, who just got picked? Like after Marco?
Was Trey Brown the next pick?
Oh, gross.
Or no, it was the Cardinals pick, I think, that you're talking about.
Yeah, okay. So Trey.
I just don't even remember who it was. It was that.
Cowboys up on the clock.
Cowboys. Here comes Kenny Gainwell to replace Tony Pollard.
Did he say he knows who it is?
Yeah, I know.
You know who it is?
Yeah.
Is it Kenny Gainwell?
No. It's offense, though, finally.
Is it an offensive lineman?
Is this your first offensive piece?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Let me turn the notifications off now.
Why does it say fully vaccinated draft room?
He's really athletic, the guy that the Cowboys took.
It's a flex on Canada that you guys haven't figured out your shit yet.
Hey, we can get our vaccines now, starting May 24th.
Jeez.
I know, we're really behind, all right?
If I told you it's offense, what position do you guys think it is?
I said offensive line.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Is it a tackle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tackle. It's pretty solid.
I can't remember. I don't remember who's available right now.
He scored an 8.1 RAS. So pretty athletic.
That doesn't narrow it down.
No, I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm just giving you like the little subtle hints.
I'm glad we drafted so many athletic players and Kyle Trask.
Yeah.
Like all of our math bomb scores for Joe Tryon and the offensive lineman we took. I can't remember even what his name is. That's how good my team is. I don't even care who we drafted.
The draft has been terrible for fantasy so far. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't think so.
Apparently, never mind. I'm not gonna say it yet.
What?
Apparently, the guy that the Cowboys took has off-field issues too.
Oh yeah, they're just stacking them up. 3 of their draft class going to get arrested.
Who?
Apparently, the Cowboys took another off-the-field guy to go
accused of dating. Apparently, he's accused of dating violence, and he got kicked off of Florida State.
Yeah, if you get kicked out of Florida State, that's an issue, Danny. Because they let anything slide there. And I want that
Yeah,
clip.
There you go, Spicy Hot. Have you gotten both doses already, Tyler?
I get my next one, I think, next week.
True. How long do you wait in the US to get your second one?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, dude. We wait like months here.
So PFN said,
Yeah,
the
it's like
bottom
3
line,
months, I'm pretty sure. Like my
PFN
mom and sister have had both doses because they're nurses, but like regular people wait like months.
So guys, the PFN said apparently the guy that the Cowboys took has day 2 ability, but the interpretation of his off-field issues could result in a draft day fall.
Lael Collins.
Dude, I feel like there's a bad history of off the field concerns with offensive linemen. Like when it's like receivers and shit, it's generally like better off. But when it's an offensive lineman, those guys like never seem to get over their off the field concerns.
Oh wait, he's.
What?
Look at the private chat.
Oh, damn. Yeah, Josh Ball is basically like Richie Incognito, to be honest, Spicy Hot.
Oh my god.
He's a good tackle, but kind of a dick.
At least he doesn't throw a shoe, so look at the bright side.
Yeah, at least he's not going to be bullying people on the team.
Yeah.
Zero sacks this year, but for Marshall. So like,
I can't wait for a Cowboy player to try and rookie haze Micah Parsons just for him to turn it around on.
Jesus
Christ, Tyler.
Oh my god, dude, Zeke Elliott tries to take. I should be on watch, dude. What are the fucking Dolphins picking again? This is ridiculous.
Took Wilson. The next guy took Waddle over Smith. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that.
I love Waddle, but I also wouldn't do that. But Waddle's still an etched in first round pick, and I don't think he's debatable.
He's the number one.
See, the thing with Waddle though is that like you got to. I think you're gonna have to be patient with him. Like if you take him in a rookie draft, because I'm not sure he's just gonna come out and be a fantasy superstar right away.
Yeah, where do I have him currently in rookies?
He's the number one wide receiver on the team. I mean,
yeah, no, definitely.
You guys have Will Fuller and Devontae Parker, who's shown.
He's the number one wide receiver on the team. I mean,
well,
I don't know. I think he's got a lot of competition for targets there, man. Like I don't think he's gonna be like a guy that. I don't think he was ever going to be this, regardless of where he went. A guy that gets 150 targets a year. Like I don't think he was ever.
Good pick from the Bengals, by the way, Deontay Smith. Good tackle.
I think Waddle was always going to be a guy that he's a better NFL player than he is a fantasy player in general. So he's a guy that I can't feasibly take over a guy like Devontae Smith, who I think has 140, 150 target upside because he just gets open that easily.
Yeah, agreed.
Steelers are picking right now. I can't believe Chuba Hubbard went 126. That is freaking absurd. I'm so angry.
Noted.
Buddy Johnson?
That
guy sounds like he played in the 70s for the Houston Oilers.
Buddy Johnson.
Doesn't Buddy Johnson sound like he played in the 1970s?
Yeah, fuck. So the guy that the Cowboys got, his comparison, pro comparison, is Andrew Whitworth, according to TDN.
Andrew Whitworth, but with off the field issues?
Pretty much. And not 40 years old. But yeah, he's 6'8", 350 pounds, so he's a big fucking guy.
Do you know what his off the field issues were?
Yeah, domestic violence.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got kicked out of.
Yeah,
Florida
I mean,
State
you guys
for-
have gone down that road before. So
Yeah, not good.
what was
Not
Collins' issues? DUI?
No, Lyle Collins. He was in a murder case. He was labeled as a suspect, and then it got cleared after the draft after everything was already like settled.
Oh,
So he
really?
became a new, and he basically told the NFL, because this is happening, because I would have been a first round pick, if any team drafts me like third round on, like I'm just not going to sign with you. I'm gonna not sign the contract. I'm gonna declare myself a new UDFA and pick where I want to go. That's basically what he said. Which it worked for him.
Where'd the Cowboys pick him?
Cowboys got him undrafted. Found him after the draft.
Oh, so just nobody drafted him.
Nobody drafted him.
Oh, okay.
The Cowboys signed him. He picked Dallas because he wanted to be on a great offensive line at the time.
Smart.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that Gainwell hasn't gone yet.
Yeah. What the heck is going on here?
Yeah, I'm really shocked.
What if KC just took him just to fucking be
Green Bay could take him here. Jamal Williams replacement.
That's fair. Yeah, I think I didn't. Oh no, I mentioned Gainwell would be a good fit for Green Bay if they lost Jones.
Yeah.
Man, imagine that. Imagine they just let Jones walk. Fucking took Gainwell in the fourth, and you have AJ Dillon and Kenneth Gainwell as your backfields for the future.
Yep.
That would have been nice. Where's the next pleasable spot for a running back? Atlanta in the fifth? Gainwell in the fifth there?
Yeah, that's possible. Cincinnati picks in the fifth also.
Yeah, fuck. These running backs, they're draft capital.
Miami picks in the fifth also. Tampa has another pick in the fifth that they can pass on Gainwell with.
Yeah, literally.
You see that? The East Carolina tackle going off, baby. ECU. The Dolphins are finally on the long banner of on the clock soon. I love it. We're back, baby. We're at draft day.
Bro, I want to see what's good with our boy Tyler Khalil Herbert. I want to see if he gets drafted here around this area because there's a lot of running back needy teams coming up.
And Kylan.
And I want to see where Eli Mitchell goes if he gets drafted here around this area too.
It's still the fourth round. Yeah, the fifth round's
Can you believe that people actually thought Kenny Gainwell was better than Travis Etienne?
Yeah, facts.
Who was? I'm not saying you're an idiot, but who the fuck was thinking that?
Oh, it was more popular of a take than you'd think.
Why do people do dumb shit? Is it an attention thing? Are people reaching for attention?
No, dude. People were like, he's got bad feet, Travis Etienne. It's have you seen Kenny Gainwell's feet? What do you mean?
All right, boys, we're going on the run here because I'm going to my kitchen.
Okay. So, Matt Miller tweeted this 2 minutes ago. Offensive tackle Josh Ball landed at Butler Community College after being removed from FSU after being found responsible for dating violence by a school judicial panel. There were allegedly 11 instances of violence between himself and his accuser. So Matt Miller said.
11
so he's an
instances.
asshole. So he's an asshole.
Oh, yeah. Scumbag.
Damn. I mean, Brandon Thorne a couple weeks ago said that he was a sleeper offensive tackle prospect, but if those allegations of his character are true, then it makes sense why the fucking Cowboys picked him because apparently they reward that shit.
Yeah.
The Cowboys love picking guys like that. Problem, guys. Cowboys specialty.
Dude's
Is
a crazy
Brandon
athlete.
Available? Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Brevin Jordan has not been picked yet.
Dude's a crazy athlete. He's 6'8".
The Raiders are picking right now.
Stop, bro. Raiders.
Lols. And Jets traded back. The Raiders traded up. Oh, the Packers took a tackle too, eh? Trying to get that Aaron Rodgers some support, you know, with the 4th round tackle.
Dude, Bengals are the best organization in football.
Stop. Are the Cleveland Browns no longer a popular franchise?
No, they're sick, bro. Their roster's insane.
Great. Like they're drafting good. They have been for a couple of years now, too.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, send Lucas a link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love it. Deontay Smith. Let's go. Also, it's always taco season in this house.
Spicy Yacht said he's in his home gym, so let him know who the Raiders pick. Yo, you don't have a TV in your home gym. You're slacking,
bro. You gotta get that TV mounted up while you're fucking sitting hitting the sets. You know?
Yeah, gotta get the TV mounted up. Oh my god, they picked another safety.
I was about to say, is it gonna be like a safety or a linebacker? That makes sense.
Bro,
did they pick Jamar Johnson?
You guys picked Tyree Gillespie from Missouri, which is your 3rd safety of this draft.
That's solid. No, to be fair, they said Divine Diablo is going to play linebacker.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does Brevin Jordan suck?
Yeah. Apparently, freaking Kylan Hill and Kenny Gainwell are equivalent, like Tyler said.
I mean, I don't know. He's pulling takes from like these bottom feeder Twitter battles.
I mean, Kenny Gainwell was a guy that was like universally considered a top 5 running back in this class.
I guess that's fair. I mean, I liked him because I think he's good. I guess I don't know.
I just think he's only limited to 3rd down, personally.
But hey, based off Tyler's theory, Nwangu is RB6. So
what's that?
That he was the 6th off the board. Therefore, he's the 6th best.
True.
I was kind of shocked.
Do you know anything about him?
He's a special teams guy. So he was our kick returner. He's been there 4 years or 5 years. So he was supposed to be the starter the year that Breece Hall took over.
True.
But he's like the OU game where we upset him at home. He returned the kickoff for a touchdown. He had like a 98th percentile fucking spark score.
Dude, I should have taken freaking Davion Nixon as my faller.
Okay, so Nate says, "Yo guys, if I draft Lance at 102, I'll have Matt Ryan, Derek Carr, Jordan Love, and Lance at QB. With the Rodgers dilemma going on, which one would you look to move, if any? If you can get somebody to overpay for Jordan Love, I would try and move him.
Yeah.
But if not, I'm fine just sticking with the guys you have. You got 3 startable quarterbacks and 1 young guy. I don't think you need to move any of them like necessarily. But if you can get someone to overpay for Jordan Love, then you can move him.
Here's the thing. Both of my followers are still –
when you want to hold Love, because like Rodgers ain't playing there next year if he's not.
Yeah, but if someone's willing to give you an early 2nd round pick for Jordan Love, would you move him?
But isn't his value only going to go up though?
Not necessarily. I don't like if Rodgers just doesn't like. I don't think they really like Jordan Love, man. Matt LaFleur didn't even know that he was going to be picked.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's not like he's a guy that's going to be.
You get more than a second for him. You get more than a rookie 2nd round pick, wouldn't you?
I don't think I would sell him for a 2nd round pick.
If someone offered you right now the 202 for Jordan Love,
bro, you can get Mac Jones with the 202.
Yeah, that's fair. Because what was Love's? He was probably the 202 last year, wasn't he? Roughly.
No, he would have been. Yeah. He would have been probably a late 2nd round pick if I had to guess. Here, I'll check. Actually,
I don't even remember, to be honest.
Give me my money.
I already paid you.
The money. I will. Okay, Leonardo asked, how much does Higgins' value go down? Maybe I can get him cheap. If you can get him for like an early to mid 2nd round pick, like
if you can. Okay, so he's in the situation where he just picked Zach Wilson when he already had Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins, Josh Allen. Would you move right now Matt Ryan or Kirk Cousins for T. Higgins? Straight up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would too.
I'd go Ryan. I'd keep Cousins.
Yeah, I probably. I don't know. They just drafted a quarterback, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, I get why, but like, it's because what's his contract left? Like 1 year, 2 year?
I think Matt Ryan to a win now team, a team that just drafted Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Might pay more than they would for Kirk Cousins. Maybe not more, but like they might be more willing to part with a young piece that could be valuable.
But dude, fucking Vikings O-line is gonna be nasty. Darisaw and Wyatt Davis, like, and they're already good.
Why are the Lions like actually having the best draft of any team?
Yeah, they're good, dude. Dan Campbell's a
Amon-Ra St. Brown in the 4th round.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like their wide receiver 1 in the 4th round. Like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. That's why they didn't need to go receiver early because, like, it's not going to make a difference if it's Amon-Ra or Devontae Smith, who's their wide receiver.
Like, the reality is, too, is they're probably going to draft, like, a highly decorated receiver next year or something.
Exactly, yeah. That's why you go Sewell or Slater or something if Sewell wouldn't have fallen or something. Yeah, they've had a really good
draft. Going to take here, though, eh?
Takes another running back. Imagine. Yo, the Patriots taking Ramondre for good season.
Yeah, dude. That's legit. Man. I think me and Paul were talking about that too. Like we were saying, like how like the Patriots are going to take him to be LeGarrette Blount.
Oh, of course, they're showing freaking Stephon Diggs now that we're entering the 5th round.
Danny, it's another tight end that isn't Brevin Jordan.
Oh my god.
He must just not be that good. If the Colts passed on him, like there's no way he can be like.
DJ has Kenneth Gainwell at 78, and Brevin Jordan at 89.
And what pick are we on in total?
We'll probably end the stream just for the record when these guys get picked, Jordan and Gainwell. So who knows?
Wait, Cowboys traded up? Wait, what? Oh no, never mind.
Okay,
Somebody
so
said
the Falcons still need a running back unless Mike Davis is just going to be safe throughout this whole thing.
No, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Mike Davis is fine. They played against him twice last year. Like they must have seen something to where they're just going to use him as their running back. Like it's not. I don't know. I mean, I got him in like the 14th round and like 2 best.
Dude, if the Jets pick Tamori and Terry here, I quit. I'm a Jets fan.
Don't be a Jets fan, please.
Bro, they picked Zach Wilson, Michael Carter, and Elijah Moore. They're taking my guy.
Man. They had a good draft. Is Michael Carter the RB2 in redraft this year for rookies?
No.
I
wouldn't take him over either Etienne or Williams. I think Williams and Etienne are in the Cam Akers, J.K. Dobbins boat this year, of their value for redraft. But I do like the landing spot for Carter.
How many touches? He's probably going to get as much touches as Etienne and Williams, right? From like a projection
I don't think so. I think Etienne will get more touches than him. Williams maybe, but
just from like a raw projection standpoint, maybe.
Yeah. It'll be interesting because I don't think the Jets are going to go into the season with their current running back core like that. I think they're going to add a veteran at some point still.
They'll sign Todd Gurley. It's got to happen.
Yeah, like I think they'll sign somebody like that.
Dude, I don't even fucking know right now.
Did you see my tweet?
Huh? No.
Chuba Hubbard won 126.
To who?
The 125.5 was the line.
Who do you get drafted to?
Carolina.
Damn, that's nice. They were pretty good. Yeah, imagine like Joe Brady's like, oh, I can get Terrence Marshall in the 3rd round. Okay, sounds good. Or 2nd round, wherever the hell he went.
Wait, I think the Jets might actually go Brevin here.
No, they picked someone already. It wasn't Brevin.
Oh. Someone interesting or no?
No.
Whoa. Who the hell was that?
This is what Dane Brugler said about the Cowboys 3rd round.
Dude, nobody's supporting your pick, Danny. I don't know what you're looking for from us.
Who do you guys get in round 3?
You picked the scumbag human being.
No, I'm not talking about Josh Ball. I don't like that pick at all because of the fact that he's a scumbag.
I freaking hit his girlfriend 11 times. So,
dude, we got a woman beater in the 4th. We got a woman beater in the 4th.
Micah Parsons too. Probably beat the shit out of his teammates. So
he did more than beat the shit.
And you got what? What was the Kentucky kid's concern?
Fat Man.
He got Bossman Fat. So he had altercations with his coaches.
Okay, nice. You got a guy that doesn't get along with his teammates, a guy who doesn't get along with women, and a guy who doesn't get along with his coaches.
America's team, baby.
Yeah, fuck. If facts spicy hot. Yeah, I can defend the
Bro, when we drafted Austin Seferian-Jenkins, I was so mad. Like, when your team drafts scumbags, it sucks.
Yeah, like, dude, I can, like, okay, the Parsons thing hasn't, like, came to fruition, so, like, I don't know. The Josh Ball thing, I cannot defend
I can
at all.
see
That
Parsons being ridiculous. A colossal bust in the NFL. Like, a colossal bust.
But I could also see him being, like, the best linebacker in the league at some point. That's his range of outcomes.
Sure, but I think when you got a guy that has that kind of like the allegations on him, man, they don't sound good at all.
No.
But that's the thing, though. They're just allegations at this point.
Sure,
And,
but I mean they've been confirmed by numerous sources and teams.
Not confirmed.
Like
They
literally,
haven't been
Rappaport
confirmed.
said teams took Parsons off their board, which means they did their homework and found stuff.
Maybe, yeah.
What was I gonna say? Who's this right guard the Broncos drafted? Like, why would we take a right guard?
Who, Raidens?
No,
Or not
no.
Raidens, sorry. The freaking lumber guy.
No,
Oh my God, there he went.
Miners.
Miners, yeah.
He's a god.
There he went.
Like,
Oh,
why
there
is
he
he
goes.
he's just, like really good?
There he goes.
Where'd he go?
I like the landing spot. Don't like the draft capital, but I like the landing spot.
He go to the Jets.
Gainwell?
Nope.
Oh, Brevin. Damn.
Yep, Brevin Jordan to the Texans, huh?
Yeah, him and Tyrod Taylor and Davis Mills.
Also, Jordan Atkins, baby. Let's go.
Isn't he like gonna break out like every year?
Jordan Akins? No, that's Kale Waring that's going to break out every year.
Yeah. Him and Odell.
What were we talking about? About somebody's ADP? Jordan Loves? Is that who we were talking about?
Yeah, I said like he's right around the 202, but you thought it was like late
Here,
second.
let me check right now.
And,
2020
all right, go ahead.
Superflex rookie. Go.
When you study him each and every game, even when you get him on the move, he's athletic to be able to justify bodies and space back on the move. So I want more of a tight end to match. Cody might have earned a little bit running 4, 6, 7. I might have dropped him some, but he's very similar to Jordan Akins, who's already on the roster for the Houston Texans. This kid can get up and down field and make big plays.
Broncos are elite.
Yeah, where'd Collins go?
The Texans.
I feel bad because he's probably the second best receiver on the team.
Probably.
Dude, why are the Texans low-key having a nice draft?
They're not, dude. They took Davis Mills. That's a waste of a
Wait.
pick.
They had 3 rounds of nothing.
Guys,
They traded up a 4 and a 5, a 4th round pick and a 5th round pick to go up and get Nico Collins, man.
Yo, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the washroom.
Well, the Falcons are on the board here. This could be is Mike Davis safe?
Low Gainwell action. I still think Ravens have the best draft so far. Ben Cleveland. I know the Browns are good, but that Ben Cleveland pick was really good.
Dude, imagine you say we have to wait till Gainwell and Brevin go and they both go back to back. Just imagine. Nope.
Bro, it's Mike Davis season.
Telling you, man.
Kyle Pitts will probably run the ball for them.
Freaking, I can't believe Josh Palmer, Tutu Atwell, and Dwayne Eskridge went before Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tyler Moore, Tommy Brown, and Amari
Palmer
Rogers.
made sense because he gained a lot of buzz in like the actual football community, like right up to the draft.
Who did?
Palmer, and he's fast as shit.
No, he's not. He ran like a 4.5.
He's just super quick, is what all the like the scouts were
I
saying.
guess. I don't know.
What's
When is this man going, man? Like, what happened to Gainwell? Does he have meds or something? Like, what's good?
This running back class is brutal.
It is brutal. Dude, what we saw 4 running backs taken in the first 3 rounds, and 3 of them went in the top, like, 45 picks.
Yeah. Yeah, the top 3 were overdrafted in terms of, like, ADP, and then the other 3 were just brutal.
I don't think Williams was overdrafted. I think he went where he should have gone.
Yeah, I guess if I was like drafting a real world, if you will.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Tyler's kicker got drafted by the Bengals.
Woo! Kicker you, baby.
Kickers still exist.
Yep.
But who's better with the shoe, Marco Wilson or the Florida kicker?
What?
Said who's better with the shoe, Marco Wilson or the Florida kicker?
What do you mean?
Was it a Florida kicker that got drafted, or who got drafted?
Yeah, it was. But what?
Yeah,
Why?
Marco Wilson threw his shoe, or the guy kicked to the shoe.
Oh, did he?
Did the Cowboys actually draft him? Oh, fuck.
Oh, Lucas, check the private chat. I have the
Kicker.
Fuck, my earphones aren't in.
Ooh, access is denied. Did he unshare it?
Ooh, yikes.
Kicker. Talk? Oh, I can hear you guys now. Okay.
Danny out here blabbering.
You hear me now?
Nope.
No?
No, I can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore, Bush. Huh?
Oh, he's cracking down, huh?
Yeah,
What do
we
you have?
need intensive research.
Tone setter.
We'll give you Lamar Jackson, 2018. Yeah. Danny, so did the Cowboys actually take Marco Wilson?
Marco Wilson that you wanted to hear.
No, the what's it called did.
He
The
got
did.
recruited to Florida. Yeah. Mhm. You should get on and talk about Arizona. Wow. Sad.
My dog could not bark. That'd be sick.
No, Marco Wilson's a terrible pick.
Oh, wait. I just saw someone say fuck no in the chat, and it was Chance, who's the Kenny Gainwell guy. I think the Eagles just picked him here. I don't know for sure, but he's the Kenny Gainwell guy.
Big for Tyler's Miles Sanders shares.
Miles Sanders at the turn,
He's
baby.
terrible. That's why I said gross.
Miles freaking Sanders.
Is he breaking out the
Another
shoe?
guy said good Eagles pick. Dude, what about McPherson the kicker? Yeah.
If Gainwell goes here, we'll probably sign off the stream.
Are you guys seeing McPherson slap these kicks through the goalpost right now?
Stud.
Kicker is the least but most important position in the NFL. That's why it should be removed.
I haven't seen it yet, Tyler. What's the private chat say?
Wow, dude. That's
Oh.
crazy.
I just saw it.
What's
I
up,
mean,
Brandon?
he's got to be a good pick, right?
For Gibson, I know he's good value. How good is he really in Washington? Okay, so we have a number of questions with Gibson
Gainwell.
going into his second season. The biggest one being how much pass catching work is he going to be receiving, or is he just going to be a first and second down back like he was last year? Because I saw a statistic on Twitter some ways through last season where someone was like 2% of all of Antonio Gibson's fantasy points have come on third down. So he was basically removed from the field. on third down in favor of McKissick. So the big question for me is, like, last year we heard going into the season, if you guys watch my sleepers video, Adrian Peterson was quoted as saying they want one guy to do it, quote unquote, like be the main back, do the running, the catching, everything. So maybe Ron Rivera and his coaching staff are willing to give Gibson that full workload now that he's had a year in the NFL to get his legs under him. But we also don't know for sure if McKissick's going to be as involved as he was last year. My money is that Gibson takes a bit of a step forward in the passing game, but he's probably not going to become like a full-fledged workhorse next year.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Well, I was going to say, the way I look at it is he was a top 15 running back last year with 2% of his overall output coming on third down. Realistically here, you can't go much down than 2%. So if anything, even if that's just a slight bump in the receiving work, even that's just a slight bump in third down work, that just basically tells me that top 15 is going to be his floor. Because if he was able to do it last year with barely any production on third down, surely he can at least replicate what he did last year. And if that's the case, at the value he's currently going, like, it could only go up at this point. So
yeah,
I do like the value of
in a redraft format too. He's probably going second, third round, somewhere around that range, and he could definitely return value on that pick if Ron Rivera, who's coached Christian McCaffrey before, we saw the big step that Christian McCaffrey took in his second season from a volume perspective. And I remember going into that season, we were like, oh, is CJ Anderson going to get the early down work? Like, what's Christian McCaffrey's value really going to be? And then Christian McCaffrey virtually played every snap and finishes the top 3 running back that year. And then the following year finishes the number 1 running back. So Ron Rivera is not afraid to give a guy a full workload. So there's a very good chance that Gibson has a higher ceiling than people think.
By the way, can I just quickly bring up that Kenneth Gainwell got selected after a kicker? All right, now we're good.
Can I just bring up that Miles Sanders is like actually the biggest avoid in dynasty drafts ever?
Was he ever a target?
Dude, people love him, man. They do.
Dude, Mixon and Sanders on the turn, bro. What do you mean?
Yes, Spicy on. Gainwell got picked 150th overall to the Philadelphia Eagles. So, I mean, he's like a better version of Boston Scott. So,
well, I mean, Sanders will play.
I want no slander on kickers here because Evan McPherson's a goat.
Yeah, Ray, I think trading for Gibson's a good plan right now because I think people are undervaluing the type of ceiling that he has. And I think at minimum, the offense got so much better with the addition of Fitzpatrick, with De'Ami Brown being drafted. At minimum, if he is a 1 and 2 down back only, he's going to be more valuable than he was last year. And last year, he was a top 12 running back. So,
who's going ahead of him? Like, obviously, the big.
He's a guy that I'm targeting, man. I really like him.
Do you have ADP that you can pull? Like, I mean, obviously,
no, I don't have PLF. I was just trying to pull it up.
Go to Fantasy Mojo. Best ball ADP, but it still counts. It's high stakes. Because, like, I think I would take him on the turn this year. I think that's like Gibson. That'd be like his fair value, I guess.
The 2-3
or the 1-2.
I think the 1-2. I think he's worth.
I think he's worth a second round pick for sure.
Like the,
yeah,
I wouldn't take him in the first. I wouldn't take him in the first.
No, I wouldn't take him in the first. 202, 202. I mean, you're ranking him higher than Josh Jacobs, right?
Easily. Josh Jacobs like a 4th round pick, though.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, he's way higher than Josh Jacobs.
You're ranking him below.
He'd be the only second-year running backs I would take over
Akers, Taylor.
Antonio Gibson would be Akers, Taylor, and Dobbins. And Dobbins and him is a real conversation.
I would take Dobbins below Gibson, I think.
It's a really close conversation for.
I would take Akers, Taylor, and Swift ahead of him, and then I would rank him ahead of Dobbins.
I wouldn't take.
I would. Swift just added a really good bunch of.
He did. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I still don't believe in Swift's offense in the short term enough to put him ahead of those guys.
I mean, he's got a really solid offensive line. They waited a ton to actually draft a receiver.
I've said this about Swift for a long time. I think Swift is going to be like Aaron Jones and break out his 3rd season.
Yeah, they kind of a decent team, if you will, as well.
Dude, the fact that they got Penei Sewell is huge because I think that's a top 10 offensive line now with Penei Sewell added.
Oh, it easily is.
Sure, yeah.
Jeff Driscoll.
And I mean, we getting Dan Campbell in there, who was literally an offensive coach for the Saints. So maybe he got some tips, or I don't know if I can know. Yeah, regardless, the system couldn't have been much worse than what he had with Patricia.
Ray, so the Washington football team ranked 25th in the league last year in points for. So they were a bottom 7 scoring offense in the league. There's no way they would finish that low with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
No, they're going to be a good offense.
They're going to be a top 16 offense at minimum. Probably.
I'd
Might
give
even
them
be a top 10
10.
offense, to be
I'd
honest.
say they're probably the 10th or 9th best offense.
Yeah,
By the
so
way, guys.
I definitely see a big time bump for Gibson in terms of goal line work, which we know he got a lot of last year. And hell, he still gets to play the Cowboys twice a year too. So
Yeah, but to be fair, the Cowboys did add a bunch of linebacker and D-line help. So
right, yeah. I mean, Michael Parsons will be suspended by that point in the season.
yeah, we'll see. But honest to God, like this is a question that rose up in a group chat, and I can see this happening. What if Jalen Smith is designated as a post-June 1st cut, and that money that they save with him goes towards Sherman?
Yeah, that's
like I could see that. They added 2 really good linebackers.
okay. So Eric, why Miles Sanders is avoidable is one, he didn't play well last year. He's talented, but he was dropping the ball like crazy. He didn't play well last year. He was banged up. And all they've done since they've got there, this is a new regime. They didn't draft, not a new regime, but a new coaching staff. They didn't draft Miles Sanders, so they don't really have any kind of commitment to him from a coaching perspective. And all they've done is add Jordan Howard, who, like, be that as it may, he's still a running back that's going to take some touches. And then they just drafted Kenneth Gainwell, who's going to impact Sanders on third down. The reason I like Miles Sanders isn't avoidable as in, like, if he's in the 7th round, I'll pick him. But
he'll be a 3rd round pick.
The perceived value of a guy like Miles Sanders by the Dynasty community as a whole is always going to be higher than his actual value as a player, in my opinion, because everybody projects his ceiling instead of actually looking at his situation realistically.
Like, who would you take right now? Like, actually, I got to adjust this a little bit. I'd see CH a little low.
I would take CH in a heartbeat over Miles Sanders.
Yeah,
you have to.
What about
you have to?
In redraft, would you take Miles Sanders or ETN?
It's about equal, I think.
I think, man,
the only edge you're getting is
I don't like ETN in the Dynasty, and it's not close.
What Mixon or Sanders in a Dynasty?
I think Mixon.
I actually think I would take Mixon too.
Because at least his volume is guaranteed. He just doesn't stay healthy.
Yeah, and
Javonte,
they haven't running back yet to replace Bernard.
Josh Jacobs or Miles Sanders?
I'll take Sanders.
I don't like Jacobs. I still go Jacobs, I think.
In a redraft Dynasty.
We'll go Dynasty.
In a Dynasty, I'll take Sanders because we got some off the field questions with Jacobs with the DUI that he got and stuff.
And then I'm assuming Javonte Williams over Sanders as well.
Yeah.
So that gets you to Miles Sanders roughly around the RB 21 in Dynasty, and I bet you his ADP will be closer to 12 than 21.
Yeah, that's just the thing with Sanders is that him and Mixon are always going to be guys that everyone is really high on just because of what they were coming out of school and the guys that, like, the year that they were projected to be, like, because Miles Sanders, people thought he could finish as the number 1 running back last year, and nobody's going to forget that. It's just how fantasy works. People will still have it ingrained in their mind that he has that type of ceiling.
He has the profile to do it, like Gibson does as well. But, like, obviously we've seen for 2 years that's not – like, Mixon has the profile to do it as well, but it's clearly not going to happen. So he's got to bump those guys down.
Okay, so he played much better with Hurts. He had 1 big game against the Saints.
Yeah, well, then the Packers game, he broke, like, 2 runs for, like, 50 yards and one for, like, a 70-yard touchdown.
Yeah,
so, like,
and, like, the thing with Sanders, too, is that he hasn't been able to stay healthy anytime he's given a full workload. And the Eagles probably know that, which is why they're adding running backs.
Which is why Kenneth Gainwell is a good pick in Dynasty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Kenneth Gainwell got 5th-round draft capital, so I don't know.
That's true.
That's pretty bad. But I had a late 3rd round grade on Kenneth Gainwell, so I think he's still solid.
I mean, I think this, like, the market, like, the team just adjusted for the bad RB class and just kind of bumped up.
Like, I mean, we didn't see when did the 5th running back come off the board? Who was the 5th?
It was Carter, wasn't it?
Carter, right? Carter, so Carter came off the board at what, pick 103 or something like that?
103 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we saw after Javonte in the top 50, I think he went in the top 50. We didn't see a running back till like mid 80s with Trey Sermon, and then we didn't see another one until Carter at like over 100, and then I think there was a lull after that too.
And then it was the Iowa State guy, which is
so like, the running back class was like significantly undervalued by the NFL, which is something that's important to note because it's hard to get on the field when you're a late round running back unless an injury happens ahead of you.
Yeah. There was like a thing that Michael Lombardi was talking about, how teams are just trading back and getting these 2022 picks because it's like, in theory, it's going to be the best evaluated class in the last 3 years because all the combine happened.
Like next year picks?
Yeah, and then like obviously.
Yeah, and I think that's why the Giants did that too. Someone said that the Giants were looking to gain an extra first.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
I thought I was going to
Okay.
have to bomb
I think we'll probably sign off the stream now. All the big name fantasy players, I would say, are off the board. RIP to Tamori and Terry because he still hasn't been picked yet. But we'll see. We'll see where he lands. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us for these streams. Spicy Hot, you've been in here all 3 days. Nate, I think you've been in here all 3 days. Leonardo, I think you've been in here all 3 days. Definitely
Nice
appreciate
stuff.
you guys. You guys are the true OGs. Jer, I think, has been in here all 3 days as well. So really appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, a West
Thank you.
Virginia guy went off, Lucas. Finally. All right.
I didn't see it.